Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comfort together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. And hello, 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 hello. You know what? You know, fucked up my damn shit again. I should have had your ass go sit down, damn it. I got this damn child over here trying to hit this note with me, honey. And, no, go sit down. No, move. Move. You hear that? No, honey. Hell no. Okay. Thank you. Can I do my shit? Oh, hello there to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my pot stirrers, my tea brewers, and my tea leaf readers. What is going on in your world, honey? It is another glorious day, darlings, and I know you have all of your crumpets because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings. With Big Meats. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Baby, I have just been set on fire. You understand? My good Judy, honey, my sister, honey, my Bristol. Miko Evans, honey, from Meek Productions, just gave me a call and wanted to have a little, little chat with me about some things that we were discussing throughout the internet, child, and he wanted to just let me know that, wow, what you're going to talk about today on the show is confirmation for what I was given in the spirit. And you're the third person that has confirmed what I had just put up on my live. So I'm like, oh, okay, wait a minute. So now I got to go to this child's live because I got to catch what this child just said. Okay. But in the meantime, and in between time, honey, this child just shared a post with me that I'm going to be sharing in a few moments. Okay. As we get into the show, that has just got me rocked, honey. I'm shooketh. And I'm weakest. Honey, this damn thing got me on fire, honey. So I'm sitting up here just like, yes. Let's get all off into it because I'm here for it all. You understand? So, having said all that, let's get into it. Hold on for a second. Hand me my little lunchbox right there, baby. I'm gonna show y'all something that I just got in the little do I did it. Yeah. That I got into the little in the mail today. I'm half stuttered and carried on. But let me show you something that I just received. Okay. Well, I just ordered it, that is. Okay. Come on, child, honey. Step lively. Okay. Okay, we'll put these over here because we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Look at what I just got in the mail. Okay, you see that? Mm-hmm. It's an igloo little container here. Okay, we used to call it a cooler, but I thought to say it was going to be a little bit bigger than this because when I read the description, they said it will hold like 9 cans and carrying on and this, that, and other. I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. They're going to put some ice in and stuff. So it's going to be, I thought it was going to be maybe a little bit bigger than this. And I wasn't looking at this. When they come knocking on the door today for the box, I was like, okay. And when I looked at this box, I said, oh, what did I order? And then I looked at the tag. I said, igloo. Girl, this thing is small as hell. So here we go. So that's why I call it a lunchbox. You see, okay, real nice and compact and things. So, yes. So we're going to. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Y'all see the tiara and then over here it says Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. Praise God. Okay. That cute. Ain't that cute? So that goes. Of course, I should have bought another one because y'all know I like to buy them in pairs, but this damn thing here was like $40 plus shipping. And I like to use one and have one in the collection. But yeah. So um if if I remember, I'm gonna have to find the uh link so that I can put up here for y'all if y'all want one. So y'all could go buy one for yourselves. Cheer, buy one for yourselves. So having said that, y'all like my shirt today? It says straight out of College Park. Okay, yes, honey. So we're gonna represent my little city down here. Y'all know I am College Park, Georgia, right here near the airport. So when I saw these shirts at the Walmart, honey, I got two of them. One, this is the red one, of course, and I have a blue one as well. So that there is that. So you know what? To have a little bit of fun, and it is Friday. We want to make sure that we get some kind of connections and things going on. Y'all rep your cities and carry it on. Honey. Y'all know how they do on the Facebook and all that. Shout out your city. Y'all get so tired of seeing it up there. But today I want to have a little bit of fun. Shout out your birthplace, not where you're at now. Shout out, well, do both. Shout out where you're from originally. Then shout out where you live now, who you repping. Because for me, if I put up here, I am College Park by way of Detroit, because I'm from Detroit, Michigan. And then tell us what is famous for. Okay, give us something about that's famous. Okay, and carrying on. Like it's like okay, I here in College Park, we have a number of things. Actually, we have the airport. We got Virgil's Gullah Kitchen, which is one of our restaurants here. Honey, we have the College Park Arena, which is brand new. It's a year old now. So we have that. Detroit, honey, of course, that's Motown, naturally. Okay, but I'm gonna shout out Dutch Girl Donuts, honey, right there at 7 Mile. We're near 7 Mile. Okay, because Dutch Girl Donuts, honey, that's only Detroit, honey. That is only Detroit. And American Coney Island downtown, honey. Get me a loose burger any day, honey. Get me a loose burger. A loose burger. A loose burger with some squeezed cheese and some salt and some mustard and ketchup, honey, with that loose burger, all them damn onions and some bell peppers and carrying on, baby. Y'all, ooh, you ain't lived until you had a loose burger, honey. That's the kind I keep telling the kid love the varsity down here, but I didn't care for the varsity. It did tickle my fancy. Okay, but then I said, y'all don't know Coney. Y'all don't know Coney Island, honey. Y'all think y'all do, honey, but y'all don't know Coney Island, honey, until you done had a loose burger. Okay, a loose burger, baby. Ooh, and ain't nothing but child, it's just what it says. It's a loose burger and a hot dog bun, honey. It's kind of like a Coney dog without the hot dog. A loose burger, baby, that's been nicely fried and chopped up and things, and it's seasoned well, and you got your onions and your peppers and oh, your mushrooms and things, and that's if you get it dressed. Because most of the time it just come regular with just onions and the burger nicely seasoned, and they put in a hot dog bun, baby. You do some squeezed cheese on it, you do some damn ketchup and mustard, baby, and then you eat it with a fork, honey. Ooh, good God Almighty. Okay, yes, honey. Oh, ooh, mm. And then what you do is you double back, honey, and then you get you some chili cheese fries. Ah, ikabatata. Ah. Okay, okay. Now the children. Okay, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be. It could get that way today. Okay, because we're gonna have a couple things up in here that's gonna make you just stir your tea, honey. You just gonna stir your cup. You're gonna look and just stir your cup, honey. Be like, Lord have mercy. Y'all know how when something is on your mind and you got your tea or your coffee or your hot chocolate and it got your spoon in and you want it to cool off a little bit, or put your little sugar or whatever, and you just stirring, but then you got lost and you keep stirring, but like, Lord have mercy. And yeah, we got some things up in here today that's gonna do that, because today's show, I'm calling it Consequences and Repercussion, not reproduction. Well, how about that? Maybe, you know what? That's a Freudian flip, but hold on. Because I done just said something that just took a whole new revelation. Because see, oftentimes, consequences does reproduce some shit, honey. So maybe that might be the tea. We gonna get all off into this, honey. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. But consequences and repercussions, child. Oh, let me read. I'm gonna read how I wrote it up today. Now I'm waiting on my co-host to come up in here, and we're gonna see if they get up in here in a few moments. And etc., honey. Um, you know, um, hold on, somebody. I'm telling them to come on over here to the show. Uh, um, yeah, I'm just telling them to go over here to my wall. Um, uh, hold on. I'm trying to get here. Wait a minute, come out of Messenger. I'm trying to get to Facebook. So I got to read how I wrote it up. Maybe if I just go here because I'm trying to do this on the phone and the phone acting crazy a little bit. So we'll just go here and call it grace, and call it grace. All right. All right, come on out of there. I can't share the screen. I'm not gonna share it, that is, because I don't want the do I diddy, honey, to sit up here and y'all get to see the dirty. Okay, so let me see. I finna let me. Oh, I got to refresh the page. Ain't that a trip? In the meantime and in between time, while we waiting on this to come up, let us all now our good wishes and condolences because Hollywood has lost another actor. How many of y'all are familiar with the movie The Sound of Music with Julie Andrews? Okay, and the Von Trapp family. Well, Mr. Christopher Plummer, who played Captain Von Trapp, the father of all those kids, yeah, he died today. And he was 91 years old, I believe. So yeah. Part of his history is he's the oldest person to receive an Oscar. I think they say he received it at 82. And I forgot what the role was for. But yeah, that there is that. But here, today we wrote this up like this. Okay, we hear people say all the time, "I'm a grown ass man, I'm a grown ass woman," but with such declaration comes responsibility. How many of us have yelled that from the mountaintops, but don't realize the consequences of your actions or of those actions? Hmm? What do you do when you are faced with having to be responsible for your actions? How do you teach, or how do we teach our children, our grandchildren, our mentees, the importance of consequences and reproductions? Do you even know what it truly means, or are we just living up to the fact that these words sound important? Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, people get hung up on words because they have more than two syllables. Consequences, repercussions. Folks get, vocabulary is very powerful. And I really and truly do believe that when folks get words, honey, that have more than two syllables, child, they love quoting it as if it is the cat's meow and they like they're saying something. But do we really know what it means? Okay. And then what we're going to get into also is about branding. Okay. What are you doing to develop and increase the strength of your brand? Okay. I've been trying to talk about this for maybe the last couple of weeks. I'm understanding he's been out for a little piece of a minute, but I'm just not seeing them because I saw him at the dollar store. Lady Gaga, child, done partner with Oreo cookies and got her own goddamn Oreo cookie. Lady Gaga. Yeah. Now, wait a minute, because how many of y'all know LATRICE ROYALE from RuPaul's Drag Race, right? Well, honey, she had just partnered with Squirrel brand peanuts and things, and now she done got something out or whatever. Okay, Big FREEDA has partnered with Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and the list can go on and on. So, do you see your brand expanding to a national platform like theirs? Okay, so that's what some of the things we're going to do in the show today. Then, of course, y'all know, honey, we're going to sit up there and shoot from the hip, and it's going to come how it's going to come. Okay, so let me do this. What I want to do first is let's stick with the branding star first because see the consequences stuff is going to take a minute. And like I said, I've been trying to oh, wait a minute, it's upside down. I've been trying to show y'all these little cookies, honey. Lady Gaga, get the Oreo. Okay, now wait a minute. You see, I ain't never even opened the damn thing because I said, no, I want to do this on air so we can talk about it. Now, just to be fair, This here, they said the serving size is 3 servings in this little pack. And the serving size is 2 cookies per serving, and the calories are 150 calories per serving, 7 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, and carrying on. This is 20 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of protein. Okay. Total gram of sugars is 12 grams. 12 grams of sugar. Okay. So that means that each cookie is 75 calories. Okay. So let's see. All right, we got pink and green. Now I'm surprised with them being pink and green that the AKA children they did this. And now that we had the AKAs and stuff are very popular because of our vice president, you know, perhaps Gaga's cookies might just blow up because of the color. Like you see the pink outside, okay. They got a green filling, okay. And it says Oreo on one side, and then it has her little, I guess it's supposed to be a little monster thing, the little Gaga little, can y'all see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. But it's an Oreo cookie, so let me see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Just what I thought. It's just a regular Oreo cookie, just colored, okay? Yeah, I thought it was going to be minty or something, you know, because it's green and all that. No, it's just an Oreo cookie that's colored. How about that? Okay. So, nonetheless, she has partnered with them to get her, she got her own damn cookie. Now, check this. Wait a minute. I got to share a screen. Because this commercial here is real quick. But, hold on. Wait a minute. Where is it? Amazon. Wait a minute. And just share the audio too. Come on up in here. Can y'all see that? Y'all see the lovely old peanuts and things. Now catch this. Make sure I started from the beginning.
You got relationships, situationships, breakup to makeup ships. Whatever ship you're on, take Ruby Royale with you.
Eat it! Okay, now you see that? You see that? Now that was just quick and simple, right? Those little 15 seconds, honey, is enough because that's LATRICE Royale and Ruby Royale nuts, honey. So she doesn't, you know, she got product, honey. Now, I'm not sure if that's her particular brand or if they sought after her because they named it Royale and did the play on names or whatever. But nonetheless, she's mainstream and she's that. I mean, I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race and saw Heidi in Closet with the oil of Olay. Okay, to my moisturizer and carrying on. See, they're branding, okay? They are branding themselves, honey, and doing some real cool shit. So, now wait a minute, let me play this. Now I'm gonna play this. Hold on. Because how many of y'all remember this from 2 years ago? Wait a minute, come on. Let me play this. Let me play this so y'all can understand what I'm talking about.
I'm Big Freeda, the Queen Diva, your best believer. You already know.
Ain't no place like New Orleans.
It was
up when we go down. From Memphis down to Josephine, they own that third wall bounce.
Make them count.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream brings people together. Big Freeda's music brings people together. When she came to us with that idea, we needed to make this ice cream a reality.
Are y'all ready? So we've been working on this for a few months now, and it's time to reveal the ice cream.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm so excited about this, y'all. We're doing something New Orleans flavor. You heard me? We represent for New Orleans.
You have an artist like me, and you have Ben and Jerry, who have done so many great things in the community. It's a no-brainer. Like, who don't eat ice cream? All the flavors just makes me feel like New Orleans.
The bourbon caramel swirl, the crispy, doughy beignet was actually pretty amazing. We share a lot of values. We share fun, we share passion, we share inclusivity, and now we share ice cream.
When you come to a FREEDA show, it is definitely a safe haven. We shake, wiggle, wobble, squirt, bust it open, bend it over, we do it all. You expect to forget all of your problems, shake a little ass, no matter who you are, race, color, creed, shape, size, all booties matter. Singing in the church as a kid was my hub to go for my peace of mind. It was my safe haven. It kept me safe off the streets of New Orleans. Before I transformed to become Big FREEDA, I still always had the big personality. They just called me Big Freddie back then. I definitely had to fight for a lot of different reasons. Fight for who I wanted to be, fight for who I chose to love. My mom was my biggest supporter. She helped to be my protector through all of that in my childhood.
Streets throughout downtown New Orleans are underwater. Government officials feared that Hurricane Katrina would be powerful enough to flood this area, and those fears are now reality. People all over the city have no electricity.
For me, after Katrina, my main focus was to get people to come back home and to keep New Orleans, New Orleans. I was born there and raised there. There's so many people that still need help on so many different levels. That's what it's about for me, to continue to help my city and the people of New Orleans. To be able to partner with an ice cream company who's been around for a long time and to come out with a new flavor and just to put New Orleans and bounce music on a map, it's just an amazing feeling.
And we are back, honey. Okay. So what y'all thinking, honey? Did y'all remember that? Okay. About her and Ben and Jerry was hooking up, and she done created a whole, it was called Big FREEDA's Bouncing Vignettes, honey. Now, I did some research on it, and they only did, they did it it was a one-time thing. They did, you know, and what had happened, FREEDA, she likes to cook. She says cooking is a hobby of hers. You know, that's outside of music, cooking is next. Okay, kind of a la Patti LaBelle, right? So what she did was she had created her own Ben and Jerry's type thing, right? And so she had took and posted it up on Instagram and tagged Ben and Jerry's in it. Ben and Jerry's got it, and they were dealing with it and carrying on, and were like, well, wow, that's a cute little partnership. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? And so they did it as a, and I just realized they only did it as a one-time thing, because I'm sitting up here, I'm looking around for it. I'm like, oh, let me try this ice cream. But they only did it one time, and all the proceeds and stuff, she took the proceeds from the sales of that and donated it to the Boys and Girls Club down there, okay, for disadvantaged youth and things. So that there is just absolutely everything, honey. And when I saw that, I was like, damn, you know, y'all got big companies, you know, endorsing your product and carrying on. And then here's the thing too, you know, when we look at those who are of the alphabet children, honey, and those who support the alphabet children. And we have companies that are looking to engage the alphabet community, you know, more and more, and making it a whole mainstream thing. You know, to see LATRICE ROYALE with squirrel nuts and things, you know, to see hiding in closet rather, with Olive Olay, you know, and those kinds of things. Big FREEDA now with Ben and Jerry's and things, and the number that goes on and on. It gives us the opportunity now to go a little bit more mainstream and it gives us some legitimacy because it's the same principle. You know, Snoop Dogg got his wine now. You know, what's the children? Um, 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 um. Wait, because I'm getting them all mixed up in my head right now. Because I'm trying to the children who got is Combs, Puffy Combs, Diddy. He got Ciroc, okay. Uh, um, um, and every all these children. I'm trying. 50 Cent got the water. That's where I'm trying to go. He got the water and the chips, right? And so then you got everybody who's coming out. Of course, Master P, honey. You know he done came out with his own pancake mix and his own rice and things of that nature, and going where the need is and things of that nature. I ain't mad at Pastor P's hustle, honey. Sometimes, it sometimes I think it needs to be a little bit more thought out, but I ain't mad at him at all because he's spitting on ground that a bitch like me are sleeping on, okay, in another lifetime. Okay, dreaming to walk on. He's spitting on those grounds and he got product out there. So when we talk about branding, what does that mean for you? How is it that you're looking to take your brand into its next evolution, into its next revolution of discovery? You know what I'm saying? I'm reminded often of uh, um, Paris is Burning and Miss Octavia St. Laurent when she said, I want to be a household product. I want my name to be all, and things of that nature. So when you talk about your brands, honey, what does it mean? How do you expand the brand and then keep its integrity? Okay. Now you see how I'm going there because I'm finna phase into consequences and repercussions. Because how many times in us trying to brand ourselves, we end up taking care of doing something. Hold on for a minute. Bitch, that shit ain't yours.
Sorry, mama. I saw me. I was like,
yes, I know, but bitch, what you're doing is being nosy, bitch.
No.
Sit your ass down. Go sit your ass down. I'm on this damn TV. Hello. This girl that came up in here, how did she done made her? Oh, she just going through shit. You know how folks go to your bathroom, they start looking through your goddamn dressing cabinet. This is what this heifer over here doing. She just fidgeting. She just got it. What it is, she got energy and she fidget. I know my child, honey. So yes, I do like that. But how do we how do we get our brands and things to where when it's time to elevate and take it to that next level, we maintain our integrity because oftentimes a bad move, a bad decision or something ends up taking us into elements and into places, honey, that's like, ooh, honey. And then your brand are associated with it. And y'all understand that how many times have y'all gone by the tobacco store? Not the tobacco, so I'm gonna say the smoke shop. And y'all know most of the time, folks going to smoke shop ain't going in there to buy no goddamn cigarettes. They're going in there to buy the other accoutrements, okay, that are in smoke shops. Now, how many times have you gone up there and you've seen a church van parked outside? How about that when you go and see a church van parked outside of the porn shop or something? Not a good look, is it? Okay, not a good look. We talk about the housewives shows and carrying on. Now, how many of us are when we look at those housewives shows and we talk about folks are using those particular shows to elevate their brands, but yet the kinds of activities that goes on in those things, and it's like, bitch, how am I supposed to support you and you after the goddamn food? Okay, or your brand has been redefined by the buffoonery. So now every time I see you, I'm expecting the buffoonery. Well, that's not what you are about. And then so now you try to do damage control to say, no, that's just not, and all that. Kind of what Kenya Moore does. Y'all know every time Kenya Moore is on somebody's something, she always talking about, oh no, I'm not that kind of person. I'm really not. And she's a sweet girl. We went to high school together briefly. Okay, we were in school together, and we did work together briefly. Working with Nikki when Nikki was doing Soul Kid Cabaret when it was a play. We were all in Detroit, so I know her. I don't know her, but every time I've had an experience with her, honey, it was nothing to what this damn television show is. You know what I'm saying? And then she done fagged out and carried on and then became this whole, this damn, well, now the politically correct term is now fruit fly, but we call them fag hags. Okay. She done became this goddamn fag hag, fruit fly, and now she out queening the queens and want to sit there and all of that. But now when folks see her, they are expecting that of her. Versus her saying, no, that's not. Then now she got to do damage control. Say that's not what I'm about, or this, that, and the other, blah 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 blah. So what is it with branding? Okay, how is it that you would like to see your brands? Okay, I'm gonna knock something over. Okay, let me go over here to the comments. Okay, y'all been commenting since the show started. I want to make sure I get everybody up in here. I'm here chilling at the desk. Did rounds already twice with the new guy who left an hour ago. Thank God. Got to build it to myself mostly. Okay, again, I understand. Girl, I know that feeling when the new guy there and you got to train him and teach him the right way, and then you trying to do your dirt. Yeah, I understand, honey, because now you want to kick back and be like, bitch, I can't kick back with the new guy because I don't want to train him the wrong way. I get you. Again, branding, right? Hey, Uncle Meech, what's up, Israel? Okay. Yes, let's get ready to have church. You better understand, Miko. You better understand. I hope all is moving and grooving, honey. And all is everything, honey. And whatever ain't will be. You understand? How about that? Okay. Oh my God. Now, no, you didn't. Where my Wonder Woman cooler? Okay, right. Okay. Love the cooler. What's that, you darling? I did too, child. When I found that girl, honey, I was like, really? Of course, honey, what happened, it was in the group. I'm in several Wonder Woman groups up on Facebook, right? And it's the latest thing, honey. The kids said they're putting this all up in there. Oh, I got this, I got this. I said, well, wait a minute, let me see what this is, honey. And because a lot of the children are out of state, either out of state or out of the country, because there's some articles and stuff that is Wonder Woman stuff that's strictly in Brazil and carrying on that we don't have here in the States. And I'm jealous because I'm like, bitch, I want that, Mm-hmm. Okay, hey, Big Sir, I'm here, brother. Okay, that's what it is. Born and raised in the ATL. Okay, Atlanta. Okay, Detroit in the house. Detroit for life. Okay, what you say now? Atlanta, too many to list. Okay, just say Atlanta. She just said, fuck it, Atlanta, honey. Okay, born in D.C., raised and living in Hyattsville, Maryland. Okay, for Hyattsville. Okay, well, what you say? Okay. Hey-yo. Okay. Yes. We are the home of Joe Louis and Motown and Big Meats. Oh, you better say that, Buck. And the home of Buck, too. The Nighthawk Network. You better say that. You better tell them about the loaded chili cheese fries. Baby, y'all ain't lived, honey. Y'all have not lived. And if you go to somewhere and they give you chili cheese fries and take a piece of cheese and melt it on the grill and put it on, that ain't chili cheese fries. But they need to give you squeezed cheese in the bottle and squeeze your cheese on it. Ooh. Yes, Lord. Hey, Rod, what's up? Okay, what you know no good? Don't you know no good? Okay, yes, I heard about Mr. Plummer. He was 91. Okay. What? Gaga got cookies? That's the same thing I said. Baby, those are my sentiments exactly. Tell them if you had seen me walking down Miss Dollar Tree, honey, I'm sitting up here and I'm going, and I just happened to see the pack. And I saw Lady Gaga. And I'm like, Lady Gaga? And I'm sitting up here. I said, well, ain't but one Lady Gaga. And I said, oh, this couldn't be right. But then, and I just thought it was just a regular cookie. Then I saw Oreo. I said, Oreo and Lady Gaga done teamed up and got a cookie? What? Child, bad. Okay, I didn't know. Baltimore, Maryland is in the house. Maryland famous crab cakes. Okay. Okay, for those crab cakes, I wish I could taste them, child. I'm allergic to shellfish. Okay, that's cute. Okay, oh, honey. I don't know why I can't roll my R's these days, honey. Okay. Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand it, honey. Okay. I saw her on QVC. Who, Gaga or Royale or Big FREEDA? Which one? Okay. She was all over them nuts. Okay. Oh, she got practice. This is the first time I've seen the Ben and Jerry's one. Oh, really? Yeah. And it was, and the same thing is that the sad thing is that they did it at that time, because that was 2 years ago. That was what, June, July of 2019 rather. And yeah, so I was looking to see if they were going to take in and carry on, but they only did that one time. So I'm wondering if we need to write in and tell them, hey, why don't y'all bring that back? Because we wanted to see, the rest of the world wanted to see that, and things of that nature. So yeah, okay. I started my ministries and I put my name out on my ministries. Okay, well, how about that? Okay, okay, right. Okay, no, the squeezed cheese, don't cheat me. You better say it. You better say it. Okay, hey, what's going on? That's Cupcake in the house. Nicki Minaj has Moscato. That's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's a number of them now, which makes sense for them because for those who are in the clubs and those who that their whole hip hop circuit and things, for them to have a brand of wine or liquor or something, it makes sense because their whole lifestyle is about popping bottles and shit. So why not? And carry on. I know Isaiah Thomas from former Detroit Pistons, the original Isaiah Thomas, because there's another Isaiah Thomas now that's playing basketball, but I'm gonna say the original Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons. He has a brand of champagne. The Rock, the Rock, he has a brand of tequila. Okay. So we have a number of celebrities who are looking to brand themselves, and now they're looking to enterprise and carrying on, and they're expanding. Remember back in the 80s and 90s when everybody was branding out and everybody wanted to have their own cologne and their own clothing line and all that kind of jazz. Well, now the hip hop world done came in and they done changed the game. So now folks are looking to have something outside of the box. I mean, hell, look at this. We got cookies now. This child got cookies. This child got nuts. This one got ice cream. Okay. So as entertainers, now they're looking at, okay, well, cookies are entertaining. I have young fans. They're gonna eat the cookies. Okay, they're gonna eat the ice cream, they're gonna eat the nuts, and carrying on. And it's something that could be shared as well. So here, if I buy them, like I said, there's 6 cookies up in here. So child, if I wanted to share and give you your 150 calories and give you 2 of these cookies, honey. We can, it would be the whole thing. Okay. Okay, George Clooney is doing a brand. Yeah, he has his own brand of see, and this is the thing because right, back in the day, Billy D was Colt 45. Yeah, but he was Colt. He was the face of it, but it wasn't his. He pushed it. But now what we have, these kids are having their own, their own brand of this, their own brand of that. And imagine, because now what Billy D. Williams did was he did have a cologne. Remember that for Avon? It was undeniable for men and women, and them damn things smelled delicious. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I mean, here, let's look at Patty. Patty got the pies, Patty's pies, and all of her goodies and her hot sauces and things of that nature. Uh, those kinds of things. Rachel Ray, she done did the whole thing of cookware, and now she got the pet food. So those kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? That gets us to where they're branding and they're making a name for themselves. What is that?
Bonus chicken.
Heat it up.
Yep.
Okay, we'll just take the one. So that there is where we're going with this. So now in branding, how is it now? I'm going to get real that way. How is it that the music people, they up on it to make sure that they get paid for their music, for those who use their music any and everywhere, right? But now for product placement and product endorsing, because being a filmmaker and stuff and a theater person, we have to, if you see us, we taking the labels off of something because they didn't pay us for that sponsorship. And trying to have product endorsement. See, this is how companies get over, because it's like, if word of mouth is the greatest advertisement because it's free, If I'm sitting up here with the Lady Gaga cookies, and I'm telling y'all about the cookies, and I'm sitting up here telling you about the cookies, then you're gonna say, "Ooh, Gaga." So everybody who's a Gaga fan or didn't know she had the cookies gonna go what? They were gonna find them. Similar to what Miss James Wright Chanel did with Patty's Pie. Okay, a lot of us knew about the pie, but many of us didn't know that she had pies in Walmart. Why? Because they did not push it. They didn't advertise the pies, and they still don't. Walmart does not advertise Patty's Pies, do they? No, they don't. So it's all word of mouth. So when James Wright Chanel got up there and was tasting the pie and carrying on and did his little do-wah diddy, then everybody went racing to the damn thing because, oh, Patty got a pie. Now, that's my mama. So, of course, I was going to go because I wanted to see what you see how deep with the Wonder Woman thing, honey. Okay, it's Wonder Woman, honey. I got to have it. So that's Patty, honey. I got to have it. Okay, so that's what it was. So word of mouth will do that. But how is it with you branding consequences and repercussions, right? What do you do when you have people who are maybe unethical or salacious and they're using your product to do it? You know, there was a scene with In Living Color. They had banned this, and I saw it. They banned it. It was a scene they did where they were mimicking Billy D. Williams' Colt 45 and blah 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 blah. And the whole idea of it was, who did the scene? Was it Kim? Um, not the sister. Kim Coles. I think she did the scene with them. And what it was, she was drinking and carrying on, and she got drunk and passed out on the table or whatever. And then the Billy D, it was Keenan Ivory Wayans. He ended up, trying to have her, and carrying on. Well, it became an issue because they did not want their product associated even with a joke saying that it was used as a date rape kind of thing because the girl was passed out. So they end up banning that particular episode, right? So now what do you do when your brand is in question, when somebody doing something very salacious with it or carrying on? How about this? A lot of children, honey, they're doing all these damn, we got a lot of OnlyFans pages and carrying on where everybody's doing the amateur porn. And you got couples now. Couples are engaging themselves to where they let you in their bedroom. And single folks who are just have a healthy sex appetite or whatever, that's something different. But now we got couples are absolutely showing you what they do in the bedroom and they getting nasty and carrying on. Okay, if you're gonna let me watch that, I'm a good boy. Okay. Okay. But then they play this. They sit there playing this and they playing that, or they done popped the bottle and then showed you that, okay, they telling you, hey, we got some Henny up in here, you know, or they done pop some Ciroc or some Grey Goose, okay, or some Absolute so what did you do as far as your brand? Because again, word of mouth is word of mouth. So what happens? How do you protect yourself? What is it that we need to do in those particular cases? Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I love her every time she says it. When she say it, honey, I just jump for joy, and everything in me just screams. And that there's T.S. Madison. Y'all know that's my sister. T.S. is my sister. That's my motherfucking sister, for real. Because if anybody who has learned how to understand the power of branding, I wish she would teach a course. I wish she would teach a course on how to do that. She'll probably do it on her Patreon because y'all gonna pay for it. Okay. But I wish she would teach a course and how to understand how to make your brand work for you. Because all of y'all who think that y'all getting her stuff on Pornhub and carrying on and blah, 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 you posting it everywhere, honey, no. That girl has found a way to where she is in a contractual agreement that every time that shit gets downloaded or whatever, she gets her coin. I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. Every time you go click it, you download it or whatever, she gets paid from whatever place is hosted on. She ain't gonna block it or tell y'all to take it down. No, you got it up there, pay me. And she's under contract. Now, she said that publicly. I'm not telling her business. This is something that she said. Okay. So in understanding that, how do you take control of your brand? Because I'm learning at I'm learning it because now it's all about trying to get it out there. I'm trying to get product placement, honey. You know, my ass is like, listen, I had taken my books when I wrote my first book. You know, I was around the girls from R&B divas. I told y'all I went to school with Nikki, you know, so I won't say we're close friends, but we have a bond because we were in the same drama department. And anytime any of us say we got a project that we're going to do, we say if we're available to do it, we're going to make sure that we support it, you know, because that's us. That's Latrobe Desire. That was us. So we still encourage her. I will still work with her when I can and when she needs me. So I was there with her. And, you know, we at the restaurant in Carino, and I had given everybody a copy of my book with the hopes of, like, they would use it, you know, and just be reading the book in Carino because, hell, I don't care. You know, hell, if everybody was reading the same book or talking about the book, it would have sparked it, right? But it didn't go down like that. But I know Faith Evans was real into it. She's like, "Oh my God, I love the wording, how you worded this. This is it's smooth and it's lyrical." She told me. And I said, "Oh, well, thank you, baby. I appreciate that." So, you know, I'm trying to get there. And then it becomes everything else. And then, of course, you know, me being dishing tea with Big Meats, now, of course, I got to separate myself from everybody else because now I've been saying dishing tea, honey. You know, that's been the catchphrase for me for the shit. I'm 51. I'll be 51 in, okay, less than a month, honey. Ooh, okay. What? Today is Friday, February 5th. So now that makes it officially, what, 30 days, maybe? Yeah, 30 days. Okay. And I will be 51 years old or young. And so because of that, we are looking to get out here and to build a name, you know, build it to where it's going to take precedent. It's going to have some civility. But I was saying, I've been saying, you know, dishing tea, honey, for the letter. Oh, that was all the when I would greet for girl, dish the tea. You know, that was always my saying. And so now everybody's about the tea. Again, you know, about the alphabet children and the catchphrase being usurped, you know, the straight children that ran with it and carrying on. You know, we got a lot of girls, honey, who want to be queens themselves, honey. They're trying to outgay the gays. And so they done took it, they done ran with not everybody wants the tea. Everybody wants the tea. So now how does dishing tea separate myself from Gary with the tea or TGIF or what's Miss Thing? What's Miss Thing on YouTube? Because she's another tea because she even calls her people tea sippers, right? And I'm like, oh shit, okay, okay. Well, it's not like it's new or whatever, but hell, you know, how do I separate myself from everybody else? So those are the things when we talk about branding, and then also what's the consequences? Because here it is, I'm trying to brand and carrying on. Now, I may have been saying this all this motherfucking time, honey, but if somebody go and register it and carrying on, then they tell me I can't use my name. That's what happens in entertainment. You know, folks will come up there and my name is my name. I'm Demetrius Dennis Taylor. But because somebody else doesn't register it, did you tell me I can't use my God-given name? This was on my birth certificate. What the hell you mean I can't use my name? You know, and that's how you find artists that got all these stage names and carrying on because now it's all about how do we get in? How do we fit in? And then also using a name to where you know me as this, but my private life, I'm this. Again, going back to Kenya Moore, you know, her branding herself, and because she has become to know this, y'all know Kenya Moore, the housewife, but she ain't a wife, okay? Um, well, she became one, and I'm understanding they about to get a divorce. But y'all know her from the show, but y'all don't know Kenya. I don't know what her middle name is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know that person when she's at home, being a mother, being this, being that, taking care of her family. You know, her ups and downs with her mom and things, her issues. We don't know all that. You know, so how do we then start to make sure that we brand ourselves wonderfully and get into a space to where our brand speaks for ourselves, and speaks for itself, and that it shows us and keeps us in our best life possible? Okay. What is it that we need to do? Because again, consequences and repercussions, honey. All this is going to fit in together because I got something to show y'all. Red, you ready? I'm going to bring you on up in here and carrying on. What's happening? Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Okay. What's going on?
Hello. How are you? So we're
It's
speaking
all
on
moving.
consequences and repercussions this evening.
Yes.
Well, first, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this doggone slang and plethora of a golden corral of life, we are going to first give thanks to the entire Nighthawk Network and the rest of our team affiliates and associates for the blessings that they bestowed upon me to assist me with my doggone situations that I've had going on in my life. I thank you all so much. The blessing is real. It's a blessing to be a blessing, and I love each and every one of you for it. Thank you. Thank you. EB, you the man. Okay?
All right. All
Miss
right.
Nikki, not Auntie. Miss Nikki, love you to death. And shipmate, you already know how we rock. You my dude for life. You already know how we rock. And Big Meech, I'm still gonna fight you.
You gonna fight me? He said that.
I'm gonna still fight you. I'm gonna scratch your eyeballs out.
Wait a minute. You missed it.
This motherfucker, boy. So I take it you gonna have that. I take it you gonna bring that to the car shows with your libations in it.
Hello, hello, the chair.
I'm gonna get some Wonder Punch.
Wait. Darling, what's the child name? Lady, hand me the one of the cups. You know the cups I'm talking about. I'll be on the shelf. Up on the shelf. Mm-hmm. My libation glasses. Mm-hmm. Give me both. Give them both to me. Mm-hmm. Well, why we doing that? You know which one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Michael. That's right, EB. Village. We spoken into existence.
I have the other one too, because it's another one.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? You only got one?
What? When I started that one, honey, I've had this one for a few years. Okay.
That motherfucker hard as fuck right there. Now that is a collector's item.
I know. Yeah, it's red, baby. Yeah, it's him. So yeah, so I have those.
I see that round head, Mr. Marcus. Yeah. Mr. Marcus, what's that?
It just say, hey, friend.
What's up, man? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We get it all tonight.
Come on, that's the one my friend Megan.
She here. She was just in here.
Hey,
okay.
I thought that her she looked like somebody from
What's in here have a wine called Heart? Oh, really? I didn't know that.
She was like the movie star last night.
Okay.
So I got kicked out.
Okay. So now, going up in here, you can put those back now. Thank you. Going up in here. They call you Big Country, baby. Big Country in the house. Break out the peanut butter. I will beat your peanut butter ass.
I'm gonna let Eric have that. He got you.
I know that's the come. I just took a sip. I just said, okay, I can't fuck with it.
He got you.
Okay, I can't fuck.
EB got you.
But let's go here because when we're talking about branding and things of that nature, you know, wanting to get into a place where it's bigger than, you know, where you want it to go to, where it's big and is able to stand on its own, is able to represent who you are as a person, as an entity, as a business, as a company. You know, it speaks to the need of the people. You know, how does it speak to the need of the people? And those kinds of things. So that there, I think, is very important. But remember, understanding that with every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what is it that we need to do to keep it together so that, you know, we won't be experiencing consequences and repercussions negatively from branding? Okay, so that there is where this is. Now, keeping on with the theory of consequences of reproduction, I keep saying reproductions as repercussions. Let me play this, and now this is going to be very graphic, y'all. Okay, it's graphic. This comes from Twitter, but y'all tell me what y'all see or hear or whatever.
Scummy motherfucker! Jesus
Whoa.
Christ!
Oh, you?
Oh, me? Yeah.
You?
Put the shovel down.
You know what?
Go ahead,
Look it. You know what? This is bullshit.
You want to call me a
We
scummy
have
motherfucker? I'll knock your goddamn head off your shoe. Motherfucker. You go fuck yourself, you fucking queer. Call me a scummy motherfucker. Step out here. I'll knock your ass out. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking I'll make your life a living hell living here, dickhead. What? You heard me. Fuck you, you fucking scum. You would probably...
You're the fucking scumbag.
No,
You don't
he's got a
fucking
gun
bother with
behind
nobody.
He's got a gun behind him. He's a fucking scum. You're a pussy. Fuck you. Pussy.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Call the cops! No!
You fucking...
Call the cops! You shot me!
You fucker, you! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Jimmy!
Everybody alright? You want help up? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God!
What happened?
Jimmy!
What happened?
Call
911. What happened? Just call 911. Go get my phone.
Oh my God!
What happened?
No.
Are you okay?
Jimmy! Jimmy, call Ryan Ramsey!
You should have kept your fucking... Pussy, huh?
All right. Now let me read. Let me read the story because the news story is this. Okay.
Man loses
Now
fucking mind. News at 11.
Oh, okay. This says 3 dead in 3. I didn't know it was 3 people. Okay, we just saw the 2.
He killed himself.
3 dead in a fight over snow. Man 47 shoots feuding neighbors with a handgun and rifle for shoveling snow onto his yard before turning the gun on himself. Pennsylvania prosecutors ruled multiple threat shooting in Plains Township a murder-suicide and closed the case. They said Jeffrey Spade, 47, used 2 firearms to shoot and kill his across-the-street neighbors, James Goy, 50, and Lisa Goy, 48, before committing suicide. Violence broke out during heated argument about snow removal. Prosecutors say Goy had been dumping snow in Spade's yard, and when he asked him to stop, the couple began yelling obscenities at him. James Goy, who was said to have shown Spade his fist, made threats and rude gestures at the neighbor. Spade went into the house, came out with a gun, and shot the Goys, then retrieved an AR-15 style rifle and fired more rounds in the street. Spade finally shot himself inside the house as police arrived on the scene. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But this had a lot more to do with some damn snow. Okay. And yeah.
Maybe they'll pass it.
This
What's
here
wrong?
is very sad. I'm skipping through because yeah. Okay. As I'm going through, I'm trying to see what else they're saying. You know, they're talking about he shot himself and this, that, and the other. Here it is. According to prosecutor, witnesses' accounts and surveillance video showed that the Goys and Spade, who had a history of disputes, clashed while removing snow. Okay, so they have a history of that. So as I said, this has something. This was more than some damn snow. Okay, this was more than some snow. The couple.
The Montagues and the Capulets.
Okay. Okay. But let me go. I'm gonna go a little deeper. Because see, here's something that nobody is saying, and I'm gonna say it because I need for this to become the catchphrase like its counterpart. This is white on white crime. White on white crime, and it needs to be recognized as such. This is white on white crime, and there's no outrage about that, but that we need to make that moniker because we get sick of always hearing about black on black crime in these inner cities. Well, now let's talk about these inner suburbs. Okay, and carry them. This is white on white crime, and here we have these folks that have been feuding and carrying on, and now everybody dead over some fucking snow. Okay, over some fucking snow. Okay, consequences and repercussions. Okay, now it's safe to say that this child killed himself because he didn't want to go to jail for murdering them. But here's the thing: what was the breaking point? Because when they were sitting up there hollering and shouting and carrying on, y'all saw when he first ran into the house. He was hollering back before he came outside. So right there was where it was. Okay. So yeah, this was unbelievable. Oh my God, what I just watched. Okay. All that over shoveling some damn snow, even though they were wrong for tossing it on his property. What the fuck? Exactly. Okay. Wow. What exactly? Okay. Uh-huh. He shot himself because he knew his life was over. Damn. Okay. See there? Okay. There was some long ongoing issue there. The snow was just an excuse to pop off. Exactly. Okay. Gotta call it like we see it. Okay. White on white crime, honey. What was the turning point? What was the snapping point? Was when he called him queer? You just a pussy? Because all this time he's still in the house hollering back out. He's hollering out. Okay.
Okay,
And
well,
then
tell you what I hold on. You said it's okay. None of this shit is enough. We both from the snow, okay?
right.
None of this is okay. But the last thing he said to that woman before he took her life was what?
You should have kept your mouth shut, bitch. Yeah.
Okay. Was he talking about them fucking around?
Who knows?
You gotta say you gotta get to that level.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
So
saying? It's gotta
yeah,
be something.
so it's something there, honey. That's what I said. Whatever that is, whatever that is, we'll never know because hell, everybody dead.
Everybody
Ain't nobody
gone.
tell that story. Everybody gone. Okay, everybody gone.
Well, they're not gonna glamorize it either because the time was.
Okay. Well, see, but see, well, let's go there. You know, let's go there because wait a minute. Because the dude called him queer and he was a pussy. So to use the word queer versus fag, I'm wondering if the guy was really gay. Because white children don't use the word queer unless they know somebody's gay. At least that's been in my experience. Now that's the theory that I'm working on. It ain't got to be gospel, but I'm just working on the theory.
Well, I'm saying he might have been one of them do the homie thugs. He got sticks and shit. He came back with all the guns. Maybe he came on to him.
Boom, and that's something right. And then here's the thing. Here's the other thing. Was he ex-military or something? Because we still don't know who he is. Because that fucker had a pistol. He came out with a 347 what type. Then he went back and got the AK-47 that had more bullets in it. Because he came back out to finish the job.
Well, meantime, I had to break the news to you. Back in the day, that used to be a military doggone inclination or clue during the doggone investigation. But now, hell, I got motherfucking AKs in my if I want to, I can come back 30 minutes with a Russian Mac 11 if I feel like it. I understand.
Right. You know, but the idea is the idea of it is, and I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, yes, I know folks can get it, okay, but educate me. Can they get it legally? Like if I go out here now and say, okay, I want to buy AK-15 or whatever, or AR-15 or whatever, style, okay, because what is it, an AK-47 or AR-15?
You got AK-47, you got AR-15s, you got AR-9s, you got Mossbergs, you got 12 gauge, you got all kind of shit. But what the question that you're getting at is the same as if I said, Meech, run to the store and get me a soda. Yes, you can, as long as you got a doggone state license.
Okay, so and see what I'm trying to drive home is now it's so fucking common to where at one point we would say, oh, is he military because he has a military style weapon. Exactly. Now it's like yeah.
Before I doggone obtained my level 3 clearance and my doggone concealed weapon permits and things like that, before I even had them for the area that I live in, I walked in and purchased the doggone weapon just because I knew it was the last one on the shelf and I didn't want to leave it. And all they did was use my damn they used my driver's license. They said, okay, boom. They did my driver's license. They ran the background and they gave me the gun. Okay. Because really we're in a right to carry state. So I can carry it in the open all I want to. See, people don't know that. They so blinded by the police and so scared of what might happen. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you think because you're black, you know, the law don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't know these laws and everything, and they don't pertain to you, but they do pertain to you, because if you're a citizen carrying a doggone ID, whether it's state ID or a driver's license, and you have a doggone a handgun on your hip, don't let your shirt cover it. As long as it's visible and not concealed, an unconcealed weapon is legal, as long as you're a citizen.
Right.
So why you thinking I can't have a gun and you hiding and everything? You can have a gun all the hell you want to. It's just that when you go to conceal it, when you want to put it inside your pants in a holster, or put it in your pocket, or drop it down in your purse or your doggone man bag, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, or you want to keep it in your briefcase and all that, or when it's hidden up under your seat in your car, that's concealed.
Right.
But this is open carry. If it's open carry, then goddamn it is. You know, I spent 2 or 3 years doing security before I had my concealed weapon permit, and I stand there with the police and be exchanging guns. Like, let me see yours. They like, oh, let me see yours. And we kicking it about the guns and all that. And I goddamn, I had a driver's license.
How about that? Consequences.
But you walk right in the store and buy that shit though, like buying a candy bar or soda.
Well, I know, because shit, remember when Walmart and shit was selling guns, and the Kmarts and all that, they had a whole big gun section. You know, get your ammunition and shit right there, honey. Oh, Dick's Sporting Goods and all that.
Dick's is the Walmart of weaponry. Their prices, they're cheaper than the doggone gun shops.
Oh wow. Well, they used to, because they said now, ever since the mass shooting, they had took all the weapons out, so they say. But I don't shop there, so I don't know.
Bullshit. I know from experience, a gun at a regular place that I shop at was like damn near $280, $299, and you go in Dick's and it was $239. The exact same identical gun.
Interesting.
Yeah, they the Walmart of weaponry. And come to find out, if you buy it wholesale, just to educate, I'm saying all this just to educate people, you know. If you buy it yourself directly from the manufacturer and tell them you want it sent to Dick's or any doggone person that's a gun salesman, they'll doggone look up the address, get the doggone they license number, they'll send it directly to them, and you'll pay the wholesale price.
Yeah.
And you just pick it up at the store. Now, some stores, if you're friendly with them and they're cool, they just do it for you and hold it till you come pick it up. Other stores might charge you $30, $40, $50 for doggone using their doggone transfer. But that's it. You can have it sent straight there. If I order something right now off this computer and I can get it for half the price in the store, I can send it to Dick's and pick it up there.
It's white on white crime and common as fuck. But the white-owned media makes us the psychologically inferior. Exactly. Which is why we need to call it just what it is, honey. We need to call it like that, and we need to make that a political talking point, like we keep saying black on black crime. And
if we just do a 15 to 20 minute segment per show based on the doggone geographical, anything over the entire geographical areas, not just the South, we're talking about Northeast, and just do a 15-minute doggone expose on white crime. Period.
Okay. How about that? Wow, Big Red, that's deep. I didn't think about that. Okay. Hey, what's up, FREEDA? Okay. Yes, know your rights, honey. Dick's still selling the heat. Okay.
Thanks. Okay, we're not talking about those Dick's, Marcus, okay?
No, I don't have a poker face, child, so hell. Okay, right.
Shit. Marcus was over there, man. His been he just. Did somebody say Dick's?
Okay. And this will holler, you know it. Okay. But here, let's go here, because see, when we talk about consequences and repercussions, often, here's what I want to share. Let me share this. This is a good time.
You know what? I forgot to say this too. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off.
Go ahead.
You remember Levada?
Yeah.
I know she watches us.
Okay.
And I wanted to tell Levada thank you, because Levada, after all of us came together as a Nighthawk team, and my situation got handled, Levada, not even 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, major blessing.
Well, okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send that over there and pay for the food.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now listen to this quote of the day. Okay, because it shook me. Baby, when Miko called me and gave me this, it shook me. You ain't fighting your demons. You're fighting the consequences of your actions and bad decisions. Hashtag quote of the day.
Damn.
I'm going to say that one more time. You ain't fighting your demons. You fighting the consequences of your actions and bad decisions. Come on now.
Yep. What he said to you intellectual people is the steps of your path of your segue are based on your karmatic solutions. These are the things that are happening to you based on everything that you did behind you. Look in front of you, but use your third eye and understand why you're having the problems that you have.
Not karmatic solutions. Okay, right. Did you give me karmatic solutions? I wasn't ready. Karmatic solutions. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Yes. Go deeper there. Okay.
Well, if I had $1 for every time I heard that. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. If I had 50 cents. Okay. I'm telling you, honey. Let me see. It's something out of here that just hit me.
You don't make the baby mad, okay? You make the baby move.
Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta find my other book because I'm thinking this is not. Okay. I was looking for something that I want to go up in here. To read. Oh yeah, I just found it. Karma. This one on karmatic solutions.
Oh, yeah, that's in there too. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming from the first book, Awakenings, Epiphanies Along a Spiritual Journey. Okay, grab your copy. Because I titled this Karma. That girl Karma is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. I have often heard it said that motherhood is the greatest job on the planet. To take a new creation and nurture it along its journey, to watch with wanting eyes the development of such a creation. To watch a child blossom and flourish into something beyond expectation is a great triumph for any parent who participates in their child's life. Well, let me introduce you to a mother beyond all mothers. A mother who allows her children to be exactly what they are destined to become. That girl, Karma, she's a mother for you. See, Karma is a bona fide country girl. She's a sophisticated lady who was born and raised to tend to the farmland. She believes in gentle love and never raises her voice or her hand to get her point across. Karma works hard to make sure that all that you have planted comes to full harvest in its own time. Karma works hard, works the land in which you have planted your seeds and never questions if the seeds is of positive or negative fruit. Karma makes sure that the land, the soil, and the crop is cared for so that you are not disappointed with your return. Karma, like any mother, makes sure that her children's needs are not neglected or compromised. Oh yeah, baby, that girl Karma is a mother for you. Karma is any man's delight because she's obedient. She makes sure that you get exactly what you ask for. Karma is any child's friend because she is a protector and watches over her flock with a steady eye and open ears, slowly teaching them about planting seeds and harvesting the crop in which they yield. Karma is an ambassador for spiritual growth as she is constantly connected to the divine. Karma is molded after the creator's spirit because she is no respecter of persons. She is an equal opportunity enforcer and proudly displays her badge of honor. I told you, that girl Karma is a mother for you, honey. Karma will gracefully and readily produce whatever the harvest brings forth. Karma will allow her children to rant and rave without judgment or recall because they may not be happy with the crop that that has been yielded. Karma exercises discipline and tough love. She will allow for her children to walk away in disbelief and dismay, never blaming herself for the outcome of the harvest, for she knows she brought forth what you planted. Karma doesn't condemn or damn anyone for the seeds they plant. She just nurtures them and brings the yield to fruition because it's obviously that was your choice to plant those seeds. And the effervescent beauty of karma is that she will always grant you the opportunity to do it all over again. And like any mother, she will coach you to planting better seeds for a better harvest in the future. Yes, Lord, that girl karma is a mother for you.
She's a real mother for you. Yeah.
Okay. So that there is that. Okay. That there, karma, consequences, repercussions. What is it that are we teaching our kids these particular lessons anymore?
Oh, no, we're not, because the average kid starting from the age of 6 to 18 they want to have the freedom and the sense of entitlement to do as they please and make all the mistakes they want with zero consequence. They want to say, oops, my bad, I burnt the house down. We can get another one.
Okay. Right. Was it oops, my bad? Yeah.
Marcus, you're in timeout. We're working.
Right. Okay. Oh, thanks, Buck. Okay. So yes, but a lot of times and oftentimes, you know, the children come through. Okay, here we go. I just said that, Big Red, on my Facebook Live today. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah, when Miko called me, she was like, this child said, baby, I just got confirmation, honey, that I'm in divine order with what spirit is having me to do, because you're the third person today to talk about consequences and things. And that quote that I just read is he sent me that. So this here, when we talk about what it is, because see, oftentimes we have given folks a free pass. Okay. We have given folks a pass and let them to believe that either their parents are going to take care of the matter, or have made them to believe that it's okay. Music industry, I mean, the music industry and stuff, you got so many yes men to where we see entertainers who sit up there and tear up their hotel rooms and shit, you know, and think that we supposed to honor that. We start to reward negative behavior. You know, again, going back to the housewife shows and those kind of reality shows where folks get to acting a pure ass, and yet their repercussion and the consequences of those actions don't meet the crime because they don't get anything for it. They only get a slap on the wrist. If that, okay.
I mean, you can really find out how everybody's narrative would be the same when it comes to those type of things, because you can ask right now. Okay, everybody that's watching Dish TV right now, how many of you all have watched reality shows and your only mission is to wait for the drink in the face and to tear up the restaurant scene?
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
In other words, we've been rewarding too much bad behavior. And now, as Malcolm X stated, the chickens have come home to roost. Like, you better say that. You better say that, okay?
Okay.
You better say that.
Okay, I see you, Mike.
Okay, well, I need more crumpets. Okay.
You are not alone.
Yeah. Have a gaga.
What's that?
Okay.
What's that you got?
Lady Gaga's the Oreo cookies.
Oh, I meant to ask you, did you taste them? How was it?
They're fine. They're just an Oreo cookie, honey. That's just colored. That's all. They're
But it's
regular
pink.
Oreo cookies. Yeah, the cookie is pink and the cream is green.
I never thought I'd see the day where you eat a pink cookie.
Newsflash. You only gonna see me do it in this way because those days are over, honey. Back when I did it back in the day. And these cookies, honey, that was pie then.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, why did the sweet little tender pie from back in the day turn into a hard cookie? What happened to our women, bro?
Masculine energy, honey. Masculine energy.
We used to want that pie, and now you gotta crunch on that cookie. I mean, what the hell?
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, you missed the other commercial. LATRICE Royale from RuPaul Drag Race, honey, she got nuts. Wait, I'm gonna do it again. Hold on.
Well,
don't go nowhere. You don't go nowhere. Because she got nuts. Praise the Lord.
You got relationships, situationships, breakup to makeup ships. Whatever ship you're on, take Ruby Royale with you.
Eat it! Yes.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my commercial says, when you want a little Bama in your soul, put a little in your peanut butter. The new Big Meats bar.
You know what? Damn it, y'all asses. Oh. I can't. Okay. So yes, honey. So talking about that with repercussions and consequences. See, I'm gonna go into this particular region because see, oftentimes what folks don't understand about consequences is that there are moments where and those of y'all who have connections to the underworld or to the dark market or the black web or whatever, y'all will understand this because oftentimes your actions will end up getting somebody else hurt because that's the consequence of it. And y'all watch a lot of movies, okay, where they want to come, huh?
That's just movies.
Okay. Well, inspired by true events. Okay. You know. Okay. You know what? No, don't you do it.
They sell that at the
But they sell that at the Piggly Wiggly in Alabama. You ain't got no mother. Got it.
Hey, Eric, they say it's cream filled.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait a minute. No. I'm going to commercial. But y'all.
Don't come back with no peanut butter on your mouth.
Oh. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Hey, your commercial gonna be when I bite into a big meat.
Stop! No, you're not. No, you're not gonna work me. Cause y'all know that's my commercial. When I bite into a York peppermint patty, you know that's my shit. Wait. Y'all know that's my shit. Okay. That's my shit. Okay.
When I bite into a big meat, it is filled with creamy peanut butter. I need.
See, you know what? That's all right. They're teasing me, baby.
Hey. Hey, don't worry about it, Marcus. He's the butt of the joke tonight.
Lord have mercy, I'm going to commercial.
Hey! What you doing back here? Mufasa! Say it again! Feel right in his...
I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support is she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Jaffer, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son. He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay, baby.
Presenting King Akim's son from America.
And my mom's.
And his mom's.
Children, this is your brother.
Hey, Quine. I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
What did you just say about the other men?
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Would you dare banish me from my own bedroom?
How you doing, Hakim?
I'm getting it from everywhere. I have upset my family.
You must be strong.
And General Izzy would love nothing more than to take over Zamunda.
Raise it higher.
I'm a king,
Put your hands together.
I like that.
Say it again.
Give me all. It's a party over here.
I must admit, your style is foreign to my kingdom, but is impressive.
That's right. There you go. Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey, ho.
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king.
Almost ready to become a prince.
Almost. It is time.
Ceremonial circumcision.
Bring forward the royal machete.
Machete?
They're going to sharpen your tool, nephew.
Coming to America, now it's coming to me. I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king.
Attention all business owners. Use your advertising dollars here. Looking to reach a more diverse audience for your products and your services? Well, this is the platform for you. Dishing Tea Entertainment welcomes all businesses who wish to expand their brands and looking for clientele that's more than grown and sexy, but also the seasoned and sophisticated. For more information on how this spot can be yours, contact Big Meat at 404-914-5610 or go to our website at www.dishingtea.com. All right. And we are back, darlings, darlings, darlings. Okay. What we got? Okay, what you say? March 5th. I can't wait. Neither can I, because that'll be the day after my birthday, my official birthday. Y'all know my season starts in about 23 days is when my official birthday season starts. And then it ends on April 2nd. So February 28th to April 2nd, I will be in celebratory season. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's watch it together on Zoom, Chad. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm just getting in. Glad to see Big Red is in the house. Okay. Okay. Doesn't that look just inviting, honey? That movie, this second one just look like it's going to be the bomb. Okay. The bomb.
They had plenty of time to get together.
Yeah, they did. And I'm loving that one of the daughters got that royalness to where she kind of looks like Mad Sinclair, to where she looked like she could be her granddaughter for real. That bitch is lovely. That bitch is lovely, honey. That pretty dark skin, just like her grandmama. Okay, give it to me, honey.
That's that shea butter and black soap.
Well, how about it, honey? Okay, how about it? How about it? Okay. So now we're talking consequences, repercussions, you know, what we're teaching the kids about it. But here's something that we don't consider as well. And that there is, once we experience the consequence of our action, do we absolutely learn from it? Or do we continue to think we scapegoating through? Because how many times, you know, we hear the thing that say a hard head make a soft ass, but we get folks who will continue to do the same shit.
So what you saying is,
there you go.
if the head is hard and the ass, okay, the ass ain't soft till the head is hard first. Oh, he's sipping his wine. Okay. I think I said something wrong, y'all. All right, go ahead.
That's well, no.
That was my action figure. So what you're saying is,
yeah. No, what it is that oftentimes, darling, no, the booty start off soft, but here, if your head is hard, honey, it'll get softer. Yeah, and red.
Interesting. Well,
yeah,
I've had enough pain this week, so I'm not going to talk about that.
They got Monique say, relax your muscles.
I remember when I went and got the fucking exam, and he said, just relax. And I was like, damn, no drinks, no surf and turf, nothing. You just slap on the rubber glove and grease it up. And I don't even know your last name. I just know you're stepping there with the position.
Okay, hit it and quit it, baby. The ultimate.
I felt cheap.
You know what? Now that there is something to consider. Maybe I might have to do that with my straight friends when we talk about that. That's a very interesting analogy, honey.
Right.
Because usually I would go on the trans issue, or the gay issue with straight men who, they get uptight because another man hit on them and they're not into that, and they would, just lose their goddamn minds. But and my retort to them would be to my straight friends who had issue with it. I said, now you understand what it feels like when you hit on a woman and she don't want to be bothered because she's not interested, and yet you try to pursue
and
it.
That is,
however,
that is absolutely true.
Okay. Okay, baby. Miko got to eat. Yeah. Thanks, sweetie. Yeah. He in the middle. He took time out. He's working on the project. He's on deadline, so he got to go dip. But their whole idea of the prostate exam, honey, I think that's a better example.
Well,
I think that's a better example because a dude can feel violated and miffed, and their whole thing like, damn, no dinner, no, you just really.
But my thing is this, Meech. Okay, and I have seen it. What you just said, I have seen a guy of the homosexual nature hit on a straight guy, and the straight guy goes fucking berserk. Okay.
Right.
I get ridiculed because my analogy of it is, which was your analogy, is very interesting. You see how women feel. Okay, I get that. But my analogy was something different. I've had a guy, like I said, I went to a shoot pool with one of my first cousins, and there was a guy there watching us, and he just kept saying little stuff. And by the time he made his third comment, I realized that he was flirting.
Right.
At first, I'm just laughing and shooting pool and drinking my beer, But it was like his comments, by the time he got to the third comment, he was getting a little more comfortable.
Right. Because you opened the door inadvertently. Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, I'm not going to cuss you out, want to fight you. But when the light go off in my head, I'm like, oh, okay. So you know what my response was? And when I said okay, I said, dude, I don't swing that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight, you know what I'm saying, bro? Whatever. He was like, he got kind of uncomfortable, nervous.
Right.
And I was like, no, I said, chill. I said, chill. I said, you got next game. He's gonna take his money off the table, everything. I said, you can play pool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just chill.
Right.
I said, I'm not gonna beat you up and cuss you out and all that. I said, I'm not that what because my cousin was one of them guys. He was like, oh, this motherfucking thing trying to talk to you. Okay. Whatever. Me, I told him I fucked his head up because I looked at him because he was an older guy. And I said, let me explain something to you. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to put my hands on you, cuss you out, call you out your name. What I'm going to do is go home and realize how good to me, my mental, I look so good tonight a nigga wanted me. So now I'm finna go home and beat the pussy to death because I feel like I'm motherfucking Don Juan.
Okay.
So when I get home, I'm gonna beat that ass up so she appreciate me, bitch. I'm wanted all the way around the map. 360-degree ass nigga.
Okay, how about that?
Be happy you got me. I should be charging you for this.
Well,
no, because
the same thing over and over again, looking for different results. That's insanity, honey.
That is insanity. That is the definition of insanity.
Okay, that's insanity. Okay.
But you gonna hit the same pussy over and over again and never get an orgasm out of it? That's insanity. Let her go somewhere. She need to go somewhere where she can release, bro. If you let her release, she might stay with you just for comfortability.
You know, or teach you how to do it, because apparently she don't know how either.
Yeah, that's another problem too, because you got some goddamn beautiful women in the world are dead fish.
Damn, that is so perfect. Damn, that is good. You didn't even know you said it.
Yes. Well,
oh, that is okay.
I just call it like I lick. I mean, yeah.
Have mercy. I wasn't ready. Okay, but yeah, the cheering. But see, a lot of that again, consequences and repercussions, because let's talk about that. Okay. How many times have we been in situations to where we would not allow that to, you're scared to say something, or maybe you might be a little bit more experienced than your mate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Carrying on. How about if you hit that age to where shit, you can't compete with your 25-year-old self or your 35-year-old self. Okay, your body got changes and carrying on, so now you got to do things a little differently. So because you got to do it a little differently, the consequences and the repercussions of those actions, because a lot of that happens to be from choices that didn't happen a while ago. Not taking care of yourself properly, either you oversexed yourself too much or whatever the case may be.
But it's giving it's giving take. I got this little jingle that I used to sing when I was a single man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you coincide with the jingle as if it was a script in a commercial, then your product was no longer doggone an interest of mine.
Well,
and my jingle was "Fuck me and I'll fuck you back." You know what I'm saying? Makes sense, right?
Ain't fucking with it.
Because I'm saying you got a perfectly good piece of moist fish is breathing.
Well,
but it's not moving. It don't even have a Kegel moment. And then they look at you and say, "You love me?" Well, bitch, I love looking. Now you need to give me the love fucking because goddamn the fucking part is a problem.
How about that?
Looking at you ain't gonna get me no nut.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. So girls, he's not all that visual like that. You can't just stand there. You got to participate in the miracle, honey.
Move the box. If you move the box in a 360-degree motion, stop it. Put it in. You know what? Missyell it. You know, huh? You got to work it.
Okay, working. Okay. Okay. Well, I like what you say. Pussy don't fail me now. I gotta turn this nigga out so he don't want nobody else. But me and only me.
Sing that shit. Sing that shit.
Okay.
If your pussy is dead, it's failing you now.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying. I done been with a woman, bro, even doggy position is like a statue. Like, bitch, can you throw it back?
Laziness. Consequences and repercussions, honey.
That's the
laziness.
Yeah, that's the repercussions of laziness right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You wonder why your friends are smiling and drinking cocktails and they sucking on the cherries and tying the motherfucking stem with their tongue in a knot, talking about the nigga they was with because they put in some work as well as he did and they found the ultimate plateau. Bitch, you can't come build a motherfucking house and there's only one hammer there. You got a motherfucking hole to do something. What's wrong with you? Nuts, bolts, wood, hammer. Come on, baby, let's build this shit.
Oh, stop now. It's my house and I live here. Come on, honey.
It's my
That's my casa. Yo, people aquí.
That's right. That's right.
If she can't get the straw, she got to get the Smurf on. That's why I'm single now. All right.
Right.
Consequences and repercussions. See, this goes across the board. And I know we're here on adult-like conversation. But a lot of folks don't get that. A lot of folks, they are afraid. What is going on with the screen? They are afraid, darling, to communicate it or to express it or to say it. Or wait a minute, sing it in French. I don't know French. That was Spanish. But let's see. What? Oh, give me the French words because it might sound good in French. Okay. A lot of folks do not want to investigate it. They don't want to invest in it to make sure that they learn the lesson from before. See, and then here's the thing: consequences are not always a negative. You got good consequences, good, bad, or indifferent. So oftentimes, there are consequences to every consequences and repercussions. Now, oftentimes, the rewards are lovely and they speak for themselves, and we too many times look for the rewards. Everybody, sometimes the consequences are usually selfishly inclined. Many people want to make sure that they're the only ones who benefit from it, and then they wonder how come they don't have people in their lives, or how come people are distant, or why is it that, you hear folks say, I can't fuck with her because of the shitty things she's done. Okay. Or the shady things, honey, because of the shady things she's done, okay, or whatever the case may be. So I can't fuck with you, baby, because you don't want to realize and face it. A lot of folks don't want to accept responsibility for their actions, and then want to blame other things for the consequence. Oh, it was because of this. Oh, it was because of that. And then it becomes, that's denial, bitch. You're not gonna sit down here and put the blame over here when you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Okay. No, it's because of your negative, the parts that you didn't do. Or then again, let's start talking about some of the good consequences. Okay. You know, if you sit down and you do what you're supposed to do, you may do a little extra. You know, how about that on the job? A good consequence is when you get a raise or you get a promotion. You know, you know, found a good parking spot.
Right.
You know, and carry it on. Or you got to eat early.
Breakfast in bed or get you a second round ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's always good consequences to action. I mean, what?
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Okay. That is definitely true. Okay.
Hey. Blow the whistle in the morning sometimes after I'm yawning.
Okay. Catch me before I pee and I make sure I skeet, honey.
Oh, Lord.
But I didn't shoot the deputy this time. He wasn't there.
I know how that feels. I know how that feels.
But you know, when we look at it,
sometimes you think somebody. What's this? Sometimes you pin motherfuckers down in a single match, and you have enough energy for a second fight. So.
Wait a minute, but you don't got Jack or you don't Jack? What?
What? He said, what did he say? Whoa. Wait a minute. What? Why y'all going?
Why y'all keep going there? All y'all got love after the show. I don't got Jack. And I'm like, you don't got Jack or you don't Jack? Okay.
You don't got Jack or you don't got Mary? What's going on over there?
No. You know what I said. He said he ain't got Jack. He ain't got nobody over there. He's single. He ain't got nobody there. We sit up there.
Jack Daniels.
No.
All he needs some Jack Daniels.
No, honey. All he needs is I don't got Jack Desert over here. Well, honey, Rosie is always available, honey.
Hey, hold on. Did you know you can call Uber Blow? Hey, I look at it like this, Uber delivering everything else.
Listen. Okay. That would be interesting.
That is a good idea, though. You can drop off.
I know.
Drop the product off, and you got to be back. Could you come back in 30 minutes? Because you sell it in 30-minute increments.
Well,
that way you got protection. The Uber person picking you up and dropping you off.
Mm-hmm.
Has pimping returned?
This child said, blow up daddy. Not blow up daddy, honey. Well, you know what? No, because see, the fembots are real, honey. You got $5,000 or $6,000, honey. You get your little fembot, child. Those little dolls, honey. You have to blow them up no more, honey.
What you say, fembots?
I call them fembots because remember on Real Sex, the guy talked about the live sex dolls that they made, and they were like $5,000, and they make them out of silicone. Right? Well, they've improved the product because now they got it to where it's voice activated, and she talks back to you and everything, and she could turn her head. She's kind of almost automated. And I said, what the fuck is this? And when I first saw it, I said, bitch, the Bionic Woman and the $6 Million Man, honey, came on 45 years ago. And now when they was up there fighting the fembots, y'all done make these bitches real? The fembots are real?
So let me ask you a question. What exactly, how are they mixing the moisture with electricity?
Because it's well, no, hold on. It's not necessarily with electricity. Some of them are battery operated. And so the silicone, the casing protects that.
Oh.
Yeah, the casing protects the silicone because everything is dealt with the silicone. Because like they have a couple of flashlights that are electric. They're plugged into the wall actually, and the casing is electric, but the silicone that is used to handle the business and to give you the natural feel of everything, it's protected, so you don't get the shock.
So what you're saying? These fembots are like the real deal. They got the silicone, the real skin feeling.
Yeah.
And you charge these hoes up and they ready to fuck. That's like the real shit.
Okay. You know what? Stop.
What?
MasterCard, Visa, charge them up, honey.
Charge this bitch. Put it on charge.
Come on, Wilma and Betty, charge it.
Only thing I don't think I'd be able to get used to is the doggone that noise. It's like you know, like you be like, Betty Bot, sit on my cock. And
I don't know if they've gotten that particular that I don't know if they are that advanced yet. But
sound like you just get your light skin bitch then. She dead fish.
Well, you so stupid. Okay. Oh, stop. They done made this one with 3 titties? Really? Stop.
She's a triple threat.
Okay, shut up. Okay, not a triple threat. You so stupid. Oh, Lord. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to send you the link because I can't show this up here right now because it's sexual in nature and they would ding my page.
Hey. Filmbot 2.5.
You're so stupid. Not, okay. Okay, not Filmbot 2.5. But, child, hey. You know, hey. It is what it appears to be, children. Okay.
My bitch is better than yours. She got 3 breasts.
And you know what? Now listen, because see, don't start no calamity because I believe that a lot of these kids who enter that, they got the coin to do it. Like that particular one that I'm talking about, that she originally she's $2,500, but she's on sale for $19.
That shit is not cool.
Okay.
That shit is not cool.
Hey, Lola.
Is that Lola? Lola.
So that there is that. So again, consequences and repercussions. I keep saying reproductions, honey, and but you know, as oftentimes, but let me play with that because oftentimes we end up reproducing the same shit that keeps us doing the same shit and keeping us in the same place. We don't grow. We don't come out of it. We get stuck. We get stagnated, if you will, in the same spot. So how is it that okay. You dumb. So, you know, how is it that we end up going on into the next realm and into our next existence, honey? That there is that. But here, we beating this horse, child, about consequences. Let's go into something to have a little bit of fun. Okay, let's have some fun because it's Friday. It's Friday. Okay. And usually we call it Feel Good Fridays and carrying on. But now I want to sit down here. I want to get into What?
Huh?
Oh, you okay? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get off of there. I almost called one of them bitches.
Okay. And you could get them you could have them made to order or whatever. You know, you could select the size, shape, color, and carry on. And just that, you know.
Yeah. Excuse me, can you send me a Cardi B 2000 with a Beyonce ass? Okay,
Oh,
thank
you're
you.
so stupid. A Cardi B 2000. So, yeah, but you can get it, you know, to your specifications and this, that, and the other. Now, the thing of it is that the women ones are the ones that sell pretty decently. The men dolls, he started to make the men dolls, but yeah, child, it's all about the phallus to make sure that it's going to work properly. And from the way how it looks like, the way how he connects them and carrying on. The way how he connects them and carrying on, it's just like basically attaching a dildo or something onto the thing. So, mm-hmm. Okay, that's right. Okay. So be that as it may. Mm-hmm. So now let's get into we're coming up on no, I'm gonna say that for tomorrow because that's gonna be with the theme of the show tomorrow. But let me go here. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be part one. Part one of the whole dating experience and Valentine's Day. Okay. What is it that you consider to be a cute Valentine's Day date? Okay. What is it that would be something that would be cute? What would be fun? What would be something out of the ordinary? And then is it something that we as Black folks really look into? Do Black folks cater to it? Or do we consider that to be a white person thing? Or do we get caught up because the significant other is expecting you to spend some damn money? What do we look at it? How do you think we see it
Doing it in the pot. Hey. Doing it after that. Oh yeah. Nut Creek Pod. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look. Well, I tell you what. I'm going to give you step by step of how it should be.
Okay.
First things first.
Well,
you should invite the young lady to a nice suite.
Okay.
When she arrives at the suite, you first pretend as though you're at the suite waiting on her. But when she arrives at the suite, when she gets there, you have a whole setup: the flowers, the champagne, the flower bear, if you're into that thing, the music, the Victoria's Secret bag, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
When she gets there and she comes up to the room, she thinks you're at the room waiting on her. Right. She walks up to the door and she knocks on the door and she's laughing, talking. You talking about, quit being silly, open the door. And the door opens and it's a whole lady there to do her mani and her pedi with the station totally set up.
Okay.
And when she's done, the guy comes up, sets the table up, gives her a complete massage, the whole 9 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when she is done and she's laughing on the phone because she's so happy what you're doing for her, and when everybody's done, you tell her to go over there and get in. Maybe I like to have a jacuzzi most of the time when I get in the room. So you tell her to go ahead and pour a little special sauce you done put together from my favorite store. And then you let her have her bath and soak. And when she gets out of the bath, you instruct her to put on what's in the bag. You know, Victor's bag. Okay, now once she puts that on, you come in the door with the caterer that comes in with the full dome and the whole 9 yards with the 2 plates and everything, and boom, sets everything up, lights the candles, and boom, leave. Now you have it. She's had a total fantasy day. She's sitting there feeling like the beautiful thing in the world. That thing is saturated, and her favorite food is in front of her, and her dessert, that would be you. And there you have it. When you move that tray to the you know it's going down.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what my favorite part of that is to just sit there and talk about all the stuff that you enjoy. Your pedicure, your manicure, okay. Did you enjoy your massage? Did you enjoy this? You know what I'm saying? Let me rub some oil on you. And y'all talking, and y'all sipping. And the great thing about it, if you can get her to doze off, because she's in relaxing heaven. She's in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you can get her to doze off, right there with you, and you holding her, and you never goddamn went for the ass. After that 3 or 4 hour nap, and she wake up with motherfucking goddamn 20,000 inches of tongue up her motherfucking ass, bro, it's gonna be the best night you ever had.
That's it. Come on now. Wait a minute, because you're gonna make me play a song, honey. My mama say, what she say, honey? I like it much better in the morning, honey.
Yep. Because I'm trying to tell you, because by the time right before that sun is coming across that sky, you turn over and wake up and you start motherfucking feasting that box, because that box is motherfucking dreaming about you for all the stuff you did. And when you hit that motherfucking spot, a motherfucking titty goddamn gonna jump up and they're gonna be singing like a choir. Touch me in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Just walk
away. Okay. Because usually I have always done stuff like that. Outside I've done the foot rubs. I haven't done like the mani and pedi and those things. But I would do foot rubs. I do back rubs and all that. So I haven't had anybody else to come in to do it for me. I've always been the one to do it. You know, unexpectedly, because most of the time they don't realize that I'm going to do it. You know.
But the greatest thing about anybody else doing it is that doggone, and you know this better than anybody, was the greatest thing about allowing another woman to come in and give her this treatment, right? Is the power that she feels that this woman is looking like this man did all this for her. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole trust. When I say you crack all the walls of trust, because you just allowed a man to come in here and give her a professional massage there. Right. It's nothing, bro. When you wake her up in the middle of the night after all that, it's nothing she ain't gonna do, nigga.
Nigga.
Yo, boy, that dick becomes a harmonica. You understand, bro? It's going, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, listen, wait a minute. Okay, here goes the game. Put somebody up in here, okay, playing I Want to Love You Down by Keith Sweat in the background, okay? She'll be singing Diana Ross. Minnie Riperton. Okay. Okay, put them up in here, y'all. Let's do it. Right. Put some songs up in here that for Valentine's Day, what ought to be the songs? Okay, what ought to be the songs, child?
Hey.
Endless Love, this child. Okay, we got Endless Love over here. Okay.
Endless Love, that's good. That's good. Endless Love is dope.
No, not giving up, honey. No, not for Valentine's Day. That would work. Okay. If only for one night. For only one night. If only for one night. Luther Vandross. Okay.
ultimate Valentine's Day song. I'm gonna tell you what the ultimate Valentine's Day song. You ready?
What? Hey.
Right. That's the ultimate Valentine's Day song. I'm sending you a Valentine and hoping you.
Okay.
Excuse me, I had to stop it at 30 seconds.
Right,
But
yeah, because okay. It's song by Mary J. Blige, Love Makes Things Happen by Pebbles. Okay. Okay, that's cute. Which version? You want Aretha's or In Vogue's?
No, I need the one from Aretha and I need the one from the movie Spark.
I'm giving him something he can feel. Okay.
Thanks for the recording and the bad things and this is the heart.
Okay. Are you trying to do the Sparkle soundtrack, girl?
I got another one. I'm saying, oh my God.
Hey, that's it right there. Eric hit it.
Insatiable.
Boy.
Baby.
Boy.
Baby.
That song, hey, Insatiable make you hurt yourself.
Okay. Feel the Fire. Which one? Which one you want, Stephanie's or Peebo's? Feel the Fire. I say both.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When Stephanie and doggone Christopher Williams did that song,
you know, now the version that everybody have seen on TV, when you said Stephanie sit on my lap.
Yes, that's the one.
Listen, Christopher said, I interviewed him and he said, listen, y'all don't know what it was to do that. He said, because I was sick. He said, and I had just got finished throwing up and everything, honey, and I really wasn't going to do it. But Stephanie said, honey, this is what it's made of. She said, if this is what you want, this is what it is. So you're going to have to come on out here and do this. And she made me come out there. Okay? He said, I was backstage and I was so sick and carrying on. He said, if you look at the tape, you will see me sweating and carrying on because he said, I had just finished. I had another throw up bout and carrying on. So they tried to get me together. I had to wash my mouth out and carry on. He said, all I had was Stephanie come sit on my lap. He said, that was the only thing that I had. He said, because I couldn't give it my all because I wasn't feeling well. He said, so if you look at it, it may seem as though I wasn't giving it, but I couldn't. But that's what I had at that time. Now, what I want to see is, he said, when we started touring together, we would do that in the show. He said, and that's when we killed. I said, motherfucker, that's what I want to hear. Okay. But yeah, he said, Stephanie, come sit on my lap. I know that set the audience up, honey.
They went crazy.
Okay, that went up. I like the song with Stephanie and Teddy Pendergrass. Oh, feel the fire. Okay, the duet. Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. Woo!
Hey,
now,
Eric put one up there. I forgot about Ooh This Love. That's another one. Ooh This Love will make you hurt yourself.
Now you know what? I'm letting y'all do a lot of this because see, usually the stuff that would be on mine, because these are kind of songs that's on my mood tape, you know. And I would have first off, there's a jazz house song called "Will You Be My Superman."
It sure is.
Babe, oh my God.
I'm a house head. You can't tell me. You can't say it.
I know you know it. Cause that mother is that groove, that motherfucking groove right there, baby, ain't no goddamn joke. So Would You Be My Superman is one. Where she was with chapter 8 when she was doing that. I Just Want to Be Your Girl. I'm trying to think of the name of it. With Brenda, it's Brenda Russell's song.
Let me tell you a
so good, so right.
Oh yeah.
To be with you tonight. So good, so right. Yeah.
Hey, I had a damn house mix of that. Hey, I had a house mix of that.
Of what?
That's So Good, So Right. Ron Hardy did a house mix at the reunion down by the fucking Chicago Aquarium. They had a big ass house party outdoors, and when I say that thing, he was hitting that shit. So good, all right, to be with you tonight. Boy, he was killing that shit. Boy. Yeah, Ron Hardy killed that shit.
We looking it up right now to see if it come up on this goddamn YouTube.
You find
let
that
it come up.
motherfucker.
You let it come up, damn it.
So Good, So Right. House mix.
Shit. Hold
on.
You said Ron Hardy?
Yeah, Ron Hardy was the guy, the DJ who did it. So Good. So Right.
Shit. Damn it. You did okay, that's way back when. Anywho. Yeah, don't do me.
Baby, I found it. I found it.
Okay, yeah, I need that. What is it under?
It's by Imagination.
Is it okay? Okay.
Imagination, So Good, So Right.
I just saw it. I saw that. Yeah. What you gonna do in my loving? I'm crazy about your smile. Ha! Crazy about your smile. And
that's so.
What you gonna do in my loving? The Stephanie's So Good, So Right. Don't you fuck with me. I'm trying to get her to put that back in the goddamn show. You understand?
Speaking of Stephanie, did you text her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went on to respond. Wait a minute. Speaking of, let me see. But nonetheless, when we talking about songs and here, you know, what does Valentine's Day mean to everybody? You know, when we talk about it, what does it mean? Well, you know, what does it mean to you? If anything, if anything.
If you just start dating, I feel like this. If you just start dating, it's usually the doggone platform or the first time you get the ass. Or if you've been married, that's one of your holiday blowjobs. Depending on what kind of marriage you got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you got one of them Dr. Huxtable marriages, then that's a holiday blowjob. But
you dumb.
But then at the same time, this is what I don't understand. If the symbology of Valentine or Saint Valentine, as they say, right? It's supposed to be a a day of demonstrating love for fellow mankind. It was never a couples thing.
How about that? How about that?
People took it and added their own twist to it and made it a couples thing over history, but it really was showing love to fellow mankind.
Okay.
There was a day when you held the door for a cracker and the cracker held the door for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Oh, did you give me a warm summer night that you see you playing?
Oh, wait.
Okay, the first time
Hey,
I saw
every time
your
I hear
face.
that song, every time I hear that song right there, I'm stuck. It's like I don't use it when I'm DJing or anything because I forget to hit the next cue. That song it engulfs me. It takes me away from someone.
Listen, that's what it's supposed to. That's the time I feel like making love.
Oh, hey, you want to see this big nigga? Hey, do you want to see this big nigga step like Chicago stepping? Play that motherfucker right there. Play That's the Time. Play it.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you what Gate is supposed to do.
Oh, okay. There was a fire in the building. Oh, honey, I hope y'all did you start it? Or somebody trying to light candles or something? Oh, poor baby. No. Did you say in the building, not in your apartment? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that. But I'm like, oh, child. So that means all of your plans that you had, honey, just went out the damn window, literally, because y'all had to get out and, oh, honey, no. But just in that alone, we put so much stock into it. Why is it that we put so much stock into this shit? Why is it that we feel as though we got to, this, that, and the other?
Well, that's one of the most lucrative retail days of the year.
Right.
And I caught on to it about 4 or 5 years ago because one of my in-laws, right? I was promoting big on the north side of Georgia at the time. And they came up with an idea and they was like, well, you throwing this big Valentine ball. Why don't you have something to offer for gifts for people that's coming out as couples? For them to purchase, because the guy taking her out, he may not have bought her anything yet. And if he come in and see a display or something, he's going to purchase it. So I thought that was great. That was a great idea. So you know what we did? We got 10 baskets and made the basket like you do Easter baskets.
Yeah.
Into these baskets, let me tell you what we did. We put a designer purse, Gucci, Prada, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy Choo. Well, we design a purse and teddy bears on each side. And one side may have Victoria's Secret and the other side may have whatever doggone thing like Patti LaBelle perfume or something like that.
Right. The original scent.
Right. And then we'll take the baskets and we have them real pretty with the cellophane paper over it.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, we made 10 baskets. 9 of them were strictly for women, designer purses and all of them. All the baskets went for $75 a piece. One basket was $125 because there was a huge basket and it was a man and a woman basket and we only made one. It had a whole side section with all the goodies for the man with the Gucci guilty for him and the Gucci for her over there and the doggone the man and woman bear inside of there. And they had the Coach wallet for the man, the Coach wallet for the woman in there. And everything, all that. And then the Valentine chocolates all in the bottom of it.
Right.
That motherfucker didn't even make it to the table when we was unloading, setting up.
See?
That one right there got us 200 because he didn't have no change. And I said, we ain't got no change. We just got here. He was like, fuck that. Give me that. That would never made it to the table. And then we start setting them on the table and people start calling dibs on them. Oh, that one mine, man. You slide that back, Big Red. That's gonna be mine. I'm here. I'm gonna go to ATM.
Right.
We left there at the end of the night with no baskets, bro.
Right.
And they really was gone before the night was over. It was like 3 hours of partying left with no baskets left on the table.
Right.
And I thought that one, that right then is when I realized that this is a retail hell ass day.
Mm-hmm.
I made the whole club. The whole club was red, pink, and white.
Okay.
I decorated the entire club into red, pink, and white, and it was crazy because people came out and they was dressed with their Valentine colors as couples and everything.
Right.
And it was ridiculous because I made so much money on that door on top of selling those baskets. And I said to myself, I said, damn, I get it now because I used to never got it. You know what I'm saying? Like a teddy bear on a card, and I'd have made a pass. I'm clear. I get a pass this year again. You know what I'm saying? But then when I realized the type of money I made from just me doing that, it opened up my whole mind to it. This is a retail day, bro.
Okay. So now, coming into it, why have we gotten so specific about spending money? Because we're in this pandemic and stuff now, you know, and this is going to be a different Valentine this year. Okay. So, you know, being creative and getting outside of the box, do you think that we'll be able to look at it a little bit differently this year, or will people still be in the doghouse? Because again, consequences and repercussions, because folks they're expecting this and want this, and you know, we have so many people who make sure that this here is something that they tend to. Oh, that means you don't love me. How did you know the whole idea of breaking up before Valentine's Day, so you ain't got to sit down here and buy nothing, and then kiss and make up before, you know, right after, you know, you give yourself a week. So you know you ain't doing nothing on the 14th, but you ain't got to spend no money. But then you come back in on the 20th, but baby, you know I'm mad. I'm sorry. You know, and then so you know, skated through Valentine's Day, you know, without spending as much. You know,
that's real.
Yeah.
But hey, at the end of the day, you know what I say? You know, you say you work where, Xavier?
At a sex shop. The power that be.
Hey,
you make
Xavier.
Valentine's a big deal.
Okay, well, I take 2 silver bullets to go, sir.
I actually make that 4. Okay. Okay, make it 4. Okay. And we'll call it grace and mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This year definitely will involve more creativity for Valentine's Day. I usually do Valentine's Day catering experiences. Okay. The bullets, a silver bullet. And 1 jar of velvet. Shut up, fool. I'm not with you.
All you gotta do is, if you have kids, Marcus, put that thing away. Look,
I got a phone.
Okay. If you got kids, you put them in another room. You order some Dominoes.
Right.
And you give them something to drink. Okay.
Okay. The food what the numbers you need.
And you all sit up and pamper each other in another closed off room that you never come out of till morning. And you do all the candles, the candies, the toys, the whips, the chains, the dog, the swings. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong. Hey, nothing wrong with a few ice cubes here and there. You know
Trust, I know. Pop rocks. Okay. Oh.
Hey, did he say pop rocks?
He said pop rocks, baby.
Boy, I need you to train a few bitches. Oh,
I've seen some videos
that pop rock shit for real. That's some real shit.
Baby.
Pop rocks.
Okay.
Hey, but hey, I'm gonna tell you something though. They got a damn a candy. You got to go to a candy lady store in the hood to get it, and it's when you put it in your mouth, it starts fizzing.
That's the pop rocks, yeah.
No. Pop rock be popping. This fucker started fizzing like
the fizz. Oh, I know what we put them all in the same time, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The fizz. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nigga.
I know exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Nigga. Well, I took one of them things and sucked it, and I set it on that little man in the boat.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, anyway.
Hello.
Little
Not a
man
special film. Did you say a special film?
Special.
Not the special. The special? The special. Okay, you stupid. Wait a minute. That's it. It's called Fizz. I think you're right, Tracy. Yep.
Yeah.
It's called Fizz. Yeah. Okay. Not the official proposal yet. Still has to be drafted, then voted upon again. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about for this? Biden sent the stimulus proposal through. Congress signed it without the Repubs. Yeah, that was from the House. I think they got to go to the Senate now. Yeah. Yeah. But they're hoping to pass it on through, and then it should be within the next couple of weeks. He should be signing that within law, and then we should be having that other 1,400 and carrying on. So be there as it may, my darling. But yeah, understanding. See, okay, now this, he had to go. His sister done just called him. Her car done broke down somewhere, so he mad. But no, when it comes down to like romantic evenings, see, because I like to cook. I'm old-fashioned in believing that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Okay, but here's the thing: you have to sit down there and do it right. Okay, and you have to sit down there and do it in stages, because like I like to cook breakfast in the morning. Okay. And then I also like to sit down and make sure that they have their favorite foods and this kind of thing, and give them their strength and their energy and carrying on. And then I like to play with my food. So, depending on what it is that I cook, honey, it may become an accessory. So it's all unfolding.
Oh, I was wondering if anybody wants some zucchini.
Zucchini, squash, honey. Okay. And carrying on.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Because me, I don't know everything when it comes to that. How did the eggplant become the symbol?
Because it's thick and the size of it. Because right now, any other fruit or vegetable like bananas are carrying on, they always come in bunches, and but the eggplant, being that it's thick and it's long at the same time, so it becomes that. And more so for the girth of it.
It's got to be the girth, because I was thinking the cucumber would be,
Yeah, but the cucumber is common, but it's more so about the girth. It's more so about the girth.
All right. Interesting.
But all this about stupid ass, and these damn emojis and carrying on. See, we done got so conditioned to this and conditioned to that. Hell. Now the peaches done became the sign for a big thick ass or whatever for the little emojis. But hell, how we done went from apples to onions to peaches. Okay. About talking about an ass, So interesting. Because hell, we used to, it used to be, oh, she got a big old onion on her, honey. And when the first year she got an ass so big to just make you want to cry, honey. And I'm like, oh, okay. When it first came, then we had apple bottoms. Well, hell, we had jeans, apple bottom jeans, and it was all about the apple and things. Now for me, I have a whole system. Okay, because see, we use animals, because there's the horse spread, then you got the donkey, you got the damn hippopotamus. Yeah. You got that gorilla, that monkey ass out of, yeah. Okay. Lord.
He said hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Here's a hippopotamus.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I hate these phones, man.
I can see. It ain't just me. Okay. Yes.
Well, nobody
it
even
ain't
talking
just me.
on their phone.
Okay. But oh, my God.
That motherfucker said.
Right. But yeah, because see, oftentimes, see, and I'm gonna teach it to my brothers too. But, you know, when you're looking at a woman that can't, especially for those who like big round asses, okay. Oftentimes we get dissuaded because, you know, just like, you know, men who are growers and not showers, okay. Oftentimes everybody's looking for ass because it's supposed to be a shower, okay. But what happens is that when they bend over, when you ain't got no clothes on and they bend over and you come up on them, honey, you get that nice spread, you know. And when it's bent over and it's spread, it has a whole different look to it. It's like, God damn. And then and those of us who are visual anyway, then you're able to look at it and hit it from a different kind of perspective, honey. So all the time, like for the alphabet children, I have to tell them, honey, don't sleep on them, don't sleep on it. Because just because it don't look right in clothes, honey, when you get them out of clothes, honey, and you get that's where, because if y'all okay, and we use the animal analogy, at least I have, because that's what it looks like to me. Oftentimes before you know how horses look, and you get that horse spread, and then you get something that look like gorillas. Okay. And then you get some that look like that motherfucking hippo because the ass, they got all that ass, but when they've been out, they just look like a hippo ass. And it's like, damn, you know, yes, honey. It just okay. It just becomes, and so then I get me and those in my circle, we have we got a grading curve or whatever. What is it? What was it? Shit, is it don't sleep on that one. That's gonna give you a lovely old horse when you don't sleep on that one. Okay, then you got those you got the ones that got big old asses that they're gonna give you either rhinoceros or hippo or gorilla. They're gonna give you that because they already badunkadunk. So they're gonna give you when they've been over, they're gonna give you gorilla, rhino, hippo, yeah, they're gonna give you that.
So this leads back to the conversation where you were making the point that your circle of people, right, the alphabet children, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You were saying alphabet children. Alphabet children. Like we have the similarities when it comes to doggone the laws of attraction. So so basically give me a conversation between two gay guys that's just buddies, they're not sleeping together, walking down the street, and then let's say, let me think of somebody. Let's say Smack walked by.
Oh Lord, that's it. See, you want to play, and then it's gonna be recorded, so you can play this back with this motherfucker. And then, okay, see, but you gonna call me on the carpet? Okay. All right.
Action figure.
So now here's where it is, because see, it will take me and my road dog, because see, we both like big guys, okay? Because this conversation does not work with someone if y'all not attracted to the same thing. And most of the time when you're going out, you usually go out with somebody that y'all not attracted to the same thing. So you're not competing with each other in the field, okay? So if it's me and my road dog and we walking down the street and Smack came, okay, Smack come up. And they now number one, I would know well because I know him. But even without knowing him, Smack's titties, honey, just oh my God. Okay, them motherfucking titties is be on it. I'm like, nigga. Okay, and that would be the first thing to come up. Like, damn, look at this motherfucker. I'm like, well, I said, boy, this boy got titties on him. And then, of course, one of us was trying to use our phone to see if we could, take a pic on the slide. See if we could take a picture. Okay. And like, motherfucker. And then, and see, when Smack, see, his nipples pop. See, Smack's titties are very perky. And his nipples, his nipples stay up. So they poke his head. That motherfucker there, God. And so, okay. Now we'll walk by or whatever. I would usually be the one who would turn him on to see how big his ass is. Okay. And and see, with me and my road dog, see, he's the quiet one, so I'll be the one that is speaking about, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Come, I speak to a lot of folks, so I'll be the one to say, hey, you could probably nod, because his little nod, give me one of those, and he'll walk on about his business. But see, Smack, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna get me in trouble because he gonna hate me, but fuck it. Okay, but fuck it. Okay. Smack is broad in the shoulders. Okay. And he wide in the hips. Okay. And he got them motherfucking thighs. See, and that's from him playing ball and shit. Okay. And so he is that perfect footballer build that all of us like. Okay. I couldn't take him nowhere. Smack, I'm glad he is who he is, because he could not DJ at no gay club. He could not, because he'll be paranoid. Because his stature, he is a football player. Okay? And stature is everything. Child, no. My sister had to come up in there with him. She had to be strapped and sitting at the motherfucking DJ with that bitch wood. Okay, the tip box is right there. Put the tip there. Don't come up in the steps. Because of how he built, and that would be our conversation. It would go from there, because I've been caught. Damn, yeah, okay, and I would get nasty, but I'm not gonna get nasty because I know he gonna hear this and it'll scare the shit out of his ass. But that's enough.
So that's the regular dude. I picked him because he was a regular dude. I wasn't picking on him, but I had to pick somebody of that stature. That's what I was saying. That's a regular dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
wait a minute. He did. You know damn well he did.
Now when you pick somebody that's different, let's say D Nice with his hair pressed out walks by.
Okay. Right. Oh shit! I did that already the night I first met his ass.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
The night I met his ass, I was like, "Who in the fuck is this?" Right? And who I was with? Who was that? Was I with Nikki? Who was I with? I think it was Nikki. Whoever was there with me. I'm like, this motherfucker. Okay, and so I done sized him up, right? I done sized him the fuck up and everything. I'm like, oh shit. I said, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I said, let me hear his voice. Let me hear his voice. Cause I done already built up the fantasy in my head. I'm like, I'ma jack my dick for the gods this evening. Okay. What? Okay. That's what went through my head because I knew hitting on him, I was not I was outnumbered, number one. Number two, that was not the environment for that. And then number three, it was more so, this ain't gonna go nowhere. So hell, I can make up what the fuck I want to make up in my head, and I could take this where I needed to go. So that night, when I told you that night, I was like, who is this motherfucker here? Oh yeah, that's G Nice. That's my DJ. I'm like, oh shit. And God, which is why, okay, let me tell y'all this, honey. Let me tell y'all. Because see, when Nice came up to the damn studio at our school or whatever, he come bringing Nice up to the studio, right? And so we work on our projects and shit. And so now I'm me, and I'm always be me, right? So that wasn't the issue. The problem was this child wanted to play, right? So Nice is he running some shit. He running some, and he's saying some slick shit. And so I had to tell him. I said, "Look here, heterosexual, leave me alone, honey. Y'all got to leave me alone because you're a heterosexual man. Now you got to stop talking like that up in here, okay? You got to stop talking like that up in here." So then, Nice sit up there and start going. Now he going in for the kill because he done found my Achilles heel. Okay, okay. So so now he's sitting up here going through that now. Oh shit, you gotta like that means damn, you pimping, nigga, you pimping. Okay. And then Red, now you know Red instigating shit. Red instigating shit out of it. What you gonna do, Meech? What you gonna do? Shit. Okay. I'm like, you know what? Y'all are heterosexual and leave me alone. Okay. Leave me alone. And I want to go on record saying, y'all leave me alone. Okay.
That nigga was stroking your ego. He was like, "Oh, me's pimping." Say it again like you said it, Meech.
Yes. Now I'm in the booth. I'm trying to do my shit, right? I'm in the booth doing my shit in the thing. And now the song it's a spoken. Y'all heard it. We wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for us. No, but I'm gonna play it tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow because of tomorrow's thing. So we sit up here, doing the thing, and I'm talking. Hey, yeah, I'm doing my thing. Okay. Yeah, Deeb. I love it when the brother could go. Ooh, Deeb. I'm doing my thing, and then this child sitting up here. He outside. I done did that. Damn, Meech. Damn, I hate to be the motherfucker that's gonna run up on you like that. Shit, you talking all that kind of shit, nigga. You pimping.
Oh my god, that shit was funny as hell.
I said, okay, you know what? He gonna have to stop because see, he don't know what he doing. And I said, yes, the fuck you do because see, you gonna stop, boy. Okay. I left. I was gonna get some water and went to the bathroom. I said, no, I didn't jack in the bathroom that time. Okay, no, that time. But I said no, honey. So yeah, so that's what happened. But any dude walking down the street, when I'm by myself and carrying on, we could do some shit or whatever. Hell, at the donut shop. Oh my god. Oh my god, today. There's a couple of dudes that's in production. I don't know what production they're working on, but they production folks. This one motherfucker, he made me sit straight up in my goddamn chair, honey. I was like, nigga. And I'm trying, y'all know, my face is very expressionary, okay, and expressive, So hell, I try not to let my eyes pop with something, I'm like, damn. You know how folks get that glint in their eye and carrying on. And yes, unfortunately, it is a sad truth. But when Eddie Murphy did that shit in Delirious, when he said "gay boy," when they look at, that was over exaggerated. It was exaggerated, but he ain't far from the truth. Okay. Because we do get that goddamn glint, honey. And because now we done undressed you and carried on with our eyes. And then it becomes, how do I make a move if I'm going to make the move? How do I make the move? And see, all the time you can't because of the world that we live in. The world that we live in, I can't come up on another dude like that unless I know I'm in a spot where I can. And even then, it's a little difficult because now, bitches, I don't know who a couple. I don't know which one of y'all are goddamn couple. Y'all coming out to the bar as a motherfucking couple, but yeah, both of y'all fuck with everybody and then get mad because I don't know how the fuck y'all playing, but the rule is.
But you did. I have to commend you on your pimpery. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you played it, you know what I'm saying? You said, okay, heterosexual husband. And goddamn it, he been wearing that motherfucker like a crown
ever since, honey.
He was like, nigga, I can't have you, but I got you. You know what I'm saying? So, okay,
did you peep that? I can't have you like I want to, but motherfucker, I got you.
Peep the pimp.
Okay. I got you. Okay, now what?
But at the end of the day, I'll tell everybody, you know, if you talk about that situation, you would have had to be in that studio to see that he egged you on.
Yeah. God, yes. And wait a minute. Then Mook Millions was there, right? So Mook is there, and Aunt Nikki there. She told me something, well, help him out, Mook. I said, she can't help me. I said, she speak their goddamn language. Hell. Okay. Hell, she lesbian, honey. She talk their language, honey. Hell, they pussy talking, honey. No. She can't help me right now, honey. I'm glad she's here. We down with numbers, but right now we speaking 2 separate languages. Hell.
That was hilarious.
Okay. But that's what happens. It's just like everybody else. How,
well, like you said, that 360-degree look that I was speaking on at the beginning of this conversation. And when you think about it, the same thing happens with a man. He got this quick way of doggone eye glance and reckless eyeballing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you sitting there. You know, I just seen a nigga talking to his woman in the mall and go to stroke her hair just to be able to turn and look at the chick that just walked by.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, baby, your hair looks so pretty, and you really looking by over her shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I was trying to talk to the damn one of them damn DoorDash drivers or whatever it was, child, because when the motherfucker came in, I was put off a little bit because I thought he was a woman. Okay. But his height was like, I was like, no, wait a minute, child. If you and I'm gonna say, if you a bitch, you a tall ass bitch. Okay. And that there, I like that. I like to see tall, because my mama's 6 feet tall. So to see tall women, especially I'm 6'4", so shit, girl, if you look at me, that that's Amazon shit. So I'm like, bitch, come on. So I'm watching this child come in. He went to the front desk because he had a delivery, and then they brought him over to me. And when he came and we doubled back to come to me, that's when I noticed it was a him, and I said, "Oh my God!" Because everything about him, he almost had an hourglass figure that was natural. That was, and I'm stressing that because, he could have been a performer who had hormone shots or whatever. But I'm looking and I'm talking. I'm like, no, that's a natural wave, baby.
Right.
Okay. Kitty was nice and shit. I was like, oh my God, wow. Okay. And he just came and did a drop off because I can't stand when they do that shit. You don't wait for the people to come down and you drop the food and just leave. So I ended up following him outside. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to make this little run or whatever. I was like, shit. But I just wanted to see him walk because shit. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now stop right there. What you just did right there is what happens to beautiful women every day.
I know.
Mm-hmm. That goes back to what I said. My initial statement started all this, and I started with that statement because I knew, and when you told the doggone truth about different doggone stories, it was going to show that. Now I'm telling everybody here, if you think about it, what did he say that was different between a man clocking a woman or a man clocking a man? He didn't say anything different.
It's so funny. I was back home at the bus stop. No, I was waiting on the train. And I did this on purpose because I knew this motherfucker was watching me. I was on the phone. And The guy was really on my motherfucking nerve. No, I wasn't in. Well, I was back home, but we went in Kalamazoo because we had to switch trains. That's where we were. And the guy, he watching me and carrying on, and I know I had on something that was a little flamboyant. Okay. But then I was on the phone with somebody, and I was describing this one guy, right? I was like, nigga, this motherfucking man up in here, bitch. I said, bitch, this motherfucker is like, damn, that ass is like, bow. I said, bitch, he got these big ass tits on him. The titties are like, damn. And I'm like, right? And I know, and I was being a little loud on purpose, okay? Because I wanted to get his reaction. Okay.
Yeah, you was doing a bait.
Oh, trust. So he then started laughing. And then he goes and walks away from me to get on his phone to go call his boy, talk about, nigga, this motherfucking fag up in here. This motherfucker, and it was fun. I just howled to myself. I said, but you don't get it. We tell you, what is it? If you did not know I was talking about a man, if I just said, damn, that ass was like, bam, the titties was like, pow, you know, you wouldn't have known any difference.
That's the point.
So this particular kind of conversation, child, listen, we sit up here, listen, okay. Every time we do that, honey, hell, the same thing. You know, hell, I want to put my face down there. Okay. Hell.
Who gonna know what you're talking about?
Huh?
Who would know what you're talking about? You know what I'm saying? You can have a gay man standing there having a conversation with another gay man, and let's say the alto doggone projections in both of them were on a high masculine level. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hold on, y'all. Y'all think of D-Nice from the Instagram, honey. Not that D-Nice. Not that D-Nice. No, this is Einstein D-Nice, honey. What the blue smurf of a story is this? You so damn stupid. Okay. Y'all laughing at me? Y'all y'all are hollering at me. Pretty is what they call here. Pretty Ricky. Lord have mercy. Look at these children. Y'all laughing. Y'all are hollering, honey. Okay. And some stuff big there done started, honey.
I did not start. I just asked the question. See, why everybody? You know what? I asked the questions that doggone put forth education. You can't say you ain't learned nothing from the story.
What did you? How to put that up in there? What did you learn from the story? Nah, damn it.
Okay, y'all ready? The moral of the story is that whether it's doggone goddamn a stick or it's split, it's the same thing you're gonna get. That's it.
Well, and if you know, like I know, you're gonna get them both, honey, because what y'all call a clit, honey, is a stick. Huh?
There you go.
Now,
see, sometimes you get the stick that's in the game, but sometimes you get the stick they give away at the doggone concession stand.
Right. You get the sugar stick, honey, to just stir your. That rock stick, honey, that rock sugar stick, yeah. Okay.
Hey, I mean, you know, I bring up these subjects. I'm gonna tell you why I bring up these subjects, Meech. I'm gonna tell you why I do it. I do it and I bring it up because it's like this. People need to get more educated that there's so many it's a lot of like-minded people that come from different worlds. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it bothers me that somebody could be so doggone homophobic and not realizing the person that they bashing or acting a fool against probably has all the same characteristics and same interests and everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you got some men that's more privy to light skin or privy to dark skinned women?
Right.
So who's to
Right.
say who's to say there's not a guy that feels the same way about men? He might like light skinned women or he might just like dark skinned women.
Oh, don't. That's a whole nother conversation, Chad. Oh, because you. Oh,
yeah. But you get what I'm saying? It's like you can doggone try to call somebody out on being different, but how different are they really?
Boom.
Because I'm gonna tell all y'all the first strand of life in the doggone egg once it is fertilized is a strand of estrogen.
Okay.
So I don't give a fuck what. I don't care what you turn into. I know what you turned from.
Watch out now. Watch out now. Now listen. We're gonna let y'all go, honey, because everybody trying to get on up out of here. And I need to refill my glass. And wet my whistle. Okay. So on that note, everybody, hey, thank you all for coming and for spending your time with us and carrying on. It's a glorious day, Chad. It's a glorious day. Listen, don't go to Teespring's little thing. Get your merch. You think like the males? Okay. And we got other things. You got the little fanny pack. Okay. Got your little pouch. Or the coin purse or makeup or whatever. Little clutch. Okay. Yeah. We have merch. So follow the link on the Teespring. Let me put it up here while I'm closing out. I'll run the banner. You can get your little merchandise and carry on. We got some t-shirts coming soon. So be mindful of that. You can follow that link right there, honey, for more information on how you get some of our merchandise. And this is early stuff. So, we just got the little quick stuff right now so we can start to brand ourselves and you guys can let everybody know about us, okay? So, honey, on that note, you may finish all of your compass, my darling, because the tea has been dished. And you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat and Big Red over there, the big guy ally, honey. In the absence of Aunt Nikki, honey, who I got to check on, because I have not heard from her all day today. And I think she fell asleep. I know, because of knowing her, she went to damn sleep. And things, but we want to make sure everything is okay. So, my darlings, thank you so much for all of your time, your love, and your energy and things of that nature. So, honey, if you love us, tell a friend, all your friends. If you hate us, honey, tell all of your motherfucking enemies. But do know this: one way, shape, style, form, or fashion, everything that we're doing over here will move forward. Okay, they said, what was that, Ray? It was some gummies, honey.
Oh, that's Slimming gummies.
Okay. Okay. Slimming
my
gummies.
New crack.
All right now.
I'm
Well,
gonna
darling,
get ready for the beach.
Oh, not the beach. Wait. Honey, I'm ready now. I got to get some new sexy little clothes, honey. The kids teased me before we go. The kids teased me when I was going to the last Big Boy Pride. I had got my new little accoutrements, right? Well, it was all sexy wear. And they said, that don't make no damn sense, bitch. You don't need no goddamn suitcase. You can take all this shit and put it in your pocket. Because I had got a couple singlets and some G-strings or whatever. They said it don't make no sense. And they tease me and they tease me. If y'all want to see what it was, go on my Facebook page and look at my pictures and go to Big Boy Pride, honey. Y'all will see what I wore. That's what I could show you. So, having said all that, darling, thank you so much, honey. Finish the crumpets because the tea has been dished and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats. So, darlings, and scene.